What's up, fam? Welcome back. Welcome in. Bear down. We're ready. We're ready for this game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Culture has changed for the Bears. Aaron Rodgers out for the game, but so is Theo Benedict. And that means Ozzie Trapillo will be making his first official start for the season at left tackle this year. Our third starting left tackle. That must mean Braxton Jones' injury is pretty significant if he wasn't reactivated. He was eligible to come back this week. They didn't even open the 21-day window. So didn't plan on doing any lives this year. We did one 2 weeks ago because it was the 2-year anniversary of the channel. Went well. You guys had fun. So here we are. I wanted A-Rod to play as well. I think I might do this for some significant games. Pittsburgh game. I think we might do both of the Packers games. I'm not going to do every week. Carl may be joining us. He said he enjoys watching it on his own. He said he'll spot jump in, so we'll see. I wanted A-Rod to play too. I think he's a little scared. He doesn't want to end his career by losing to the Bears. I honestly think that's going to all the smack talk he talks, all that he does with that. And I'm sorry if it's a little bit darker on your screen. I'm not changing the lighting significantly. I want to enjoy the game. We'll try to do a little bit of adjusting with the settings when we get to other weeks. But here we go. Ozzie won't be facing TJ, though, right? I'm not sure which side TJ Watt will be lining up on. Either way, he's next to Joe Tooney, so he's got a little bit of help. And Cole Kmet has become one of the most elite blocking tight ends. So I would expect a lot of Cole Kmet help with Ozzie Trapillo today. That's what I would expect. Bear down. Not sure yet. Carl said he's going to jump in. Don't know how long he'll stay in, but Carl is going to jump in here in a little bit. I'll text him here in a second, but he said he didn't want to do the whole game. Let's see. You got Steve Rogers has bear down, keys to the game, offense scoring touchdowns, defense bending, not breaking, and rookies breaking out games. Okay, here's my keys to the game. Key to the game number one is Dennis Allen scheming up some things that the Pittsburgh Steelers won't see coming and getting a lot of pressure quickly on Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph doesn't have the experience that Aaron Rodgers has. Aaron Rodgers will be able to get the ball out a lot quicker. So being able to get some pressure is going to be really important today. Number two, the Steelers have the 32nd ranked pass defense. They give up the most passing yards in the NFL. So my number two is the Bears have got to expose that. This has got to be Caleb's breakout game that everybody wants to see. He had 298 yards, 4 touchdowns against the Dallas Cowboys. I want to see 300-plus yards, 3 touchdowns, and just complete efficiency. Quick outs to Colston Loveland and Luther Burden. Outs along the sideline to DJ Moore and Romo Dunze. Some deep balls. It was rumored, or it was reported, one of the two, that there were a lot of practice on deep balls this week at Bears practice. So if that's the case, they plan on exposing that. Keep the run game going just enough to keep them honest. Steelers defense is decent against the run, so keep them honest. Get the big boys up front blocking, get them rolling, and then expose them on the passing game. And then special teams, if we'll go all 3 units, just stop making the big mistakes. Just stop blowing, the big opportunities. Just do your job. That's all I need from the special teams this week. Lots of 11 and 12 personnel. That's 90% of every game anyways. Jordan McFadden at foot. So if you guys saw Travis, let's pull it up here. Travis Homer is out for this game too, which means I think Britton Brown will be in, but I did show on Twitter Jordan McFadden taking snaps for the Chargers last year at fullback. They actually practiced him at fullback significantly. I wouldn't be shocked if you see 1 or 2 of those this week with Travis Homer out and just a change of pace, something happening, Other thing is, I really like Jordan McFadden from the preseason. Like, he really stepped up. So with Theo Benedict being out, he's coming in as a security blanket. No, he doesn't have a ton of tackle experience, but he's played really well in the preseason. He's got more NFL experience than some of these rookies. So it'll be good. It'll be good to have a little extra help in there. Who's the swing tackle for this game? I would guess it's Jordan McFadden. That's what I would guess. There's not really any other option except it being Jordan McFadden for this one. 3 running back touchdowns. I would expect it to be a little bit more of the other way, but Kyle Monangai, when he gets on the goal line, is pretty freaking solid. So I'm all in favor of the Monangai. My guy, Monangai. Let's see. Let's text Carl here real quick and Carl told me he doesn't want me to get me banned on YouTube by his expletives. I don't need to put these on until Carl comes in. Don't need the hearings. So let's go to, I like to do this before the games. What do we got? 7 minutes. Let's hurry and go to share screen. Let's go to the arrival photos. I like to do these. So this is just on the Bears website. If you go to photos, you can see the arrival photos. You see Joe Tooney there. We'll just scroll down through some of these. Big Bill, Andrew Billings. There's the Bears game. Boom. Okay. Then we got, let's see how this looks on. Hold on. I got to go back and forth without Carl there. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Austin Booker. We'll just scroll on down and take a look at some of these arrival photos. Cole Kmet had a great game last game, guys. 5 for 5. He was the #1 receiving target and no drops. Only one without any drops on the season is Colston Loveland. Sure hands, that farm boy, grabbing the calves. Just scroll on down and you can see a bunch of these arrival photos. They're kind of fun to check out. Stanley. Oh, today's the day they're wearing their cleats for a cause. So a lot of these guys are wearing cleats for one cause or another. I want to see a big game out of Montez Sweat. I want to see a huge game out of him and Austin Booker. I want to see something big out of him. Mason Rudolph had a good game last game. 12 for 16, 127 yards, 1 touchdown. Very efficient. So he played very efficient against Cincinnati. There's my favorite kicker, Cairo Santos. My favorite kicker. You guys know I love Cairo. So you can scroll through there, see all the arrival photos. DJ Moore decking out the Blackhawks. Darnell Wright needs to have a big game. So kind of fun to check those out. We're scrolling fast now. We're going to get to, just go to Bears Twitter real quick. I like to do that. We'll get to some of the evening from Scotland. Thanks for joining in, Scottish Bears fans. All right, I always go to Bears Twitter before the game just to get any updates on what's going on. There's Caleb on the screen right now, warming up. All right, so celebrating women and girls in sports, starting with our own Bears family. They got some of the arrival stuff, so here's some video of Caleb walking down the tunnel. His protectors behind him. Here's cleats for the cause. Colston Loveland lacing up for the Special Olympics for Idaho. Zach Miller with Colston Loveland. Here's the inactives for the game, if those who hasn't seen him. Case Keenum's out. Travis Homer's out. TJ Edwards out. Didn't hit the IR. Jonathan Ford is out, so you're going to see more of a mixture from Chris Williams this week, which I don't love, but Jonathan Ford played terrible last week, so I can see them giving Chris Williams more reps. Ja'Day Walker is out. Noah Sewell is out, and Theo Benedict is out. So nothing shocking there on the inactives after everything that's been announced. There's Stanley the Bear. There's Staley. I'm so sorry. Staley the Bear. Everybody knows it's Staley. I just had a slip of the tongue. Rolf Pancreatic Cancer Foundation. There's Caleb arriving, coming down. Always looking dapped up. Dapper is what I was trying to say, but I mixed my words. Still waking up this morning, guys. 10 o'clock here. Still waking up. DJ Moore. Running back committee. Kevin Byard. We better extend Kevin Byard. If we extend one player, it better be Kevin Byard. I was excited. If you guys remember 2 years ago, I was excited when we signed him. 2-year, $15 million, and I need him to be re-signed very badly. He's not too old. All right, let's bring up the game, which we always do on here. Share screen. Steelers, Bears. We'll get to the game cast here when it starts. Let's get back over here. All right, let's get to the chat here in a second. All right, in the chat, 53 of you. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We've got, wow, too many to mention. Keith Huntley, Keith Hunley, Gavin South, bear down, FGB, TJ Kelly, Ted is like a boss, Longhorn Jeff, Eric Harper, Chad Spiegers. Ooh, he changed his name to Chad Spiegers Sports. I like it. Ted is like a boss. Nathan's SZ Packwitz. I am sorry, I can't pronounce your last name. Richard Craddock, Keith Hall. We've got Slamuel. What's up, Sam? Glad you're in the chat. Bear down. Steve Rogers, Jumpman Stick. Got Eric Harper. I might have mentioned a couple of you tests. Fishing 702 is still waking up like me. Says Steelers outside zone run defense is weak. Swift's strong suit is outside run Swift. I like it. Mark Panaja. We want Carl. See, I'm gonna have to tell Carl you guys are chanting for him. I like Carl too. Brian Gilmore. I need my energy drink is what I need. Adam, what is this craziness? 2 live watches. Holy smokes. Let's go Bears. Yeah, we might do more too. You guys are convincing me to do more. I can't keep up with all this chat. You guys are doing great. Goat Cage. I'm cutting grass right now. Hey, that's only good luck. Getting the chores done means good luck for the Bears. All right, Bears are taking the field. Don't know who's getting the ball first. We'll find out really, really soon. Chris Kelly says, bear down. A viewer from London just preparing a late evening Sunday roast. You guys in London and in Scotland, you must enjoy the morning slate, the noon slate for the Central Time. It's 10 a.m. for me. Who we hoping for game balls this week? What do you guys think? Who we hoping for game balls? I want to see Caleb get the game ball. Carl's gone ghost cold. I don't know if we'll see Carl today. 6 p.m. seems like the perfect time to watch a game over there, Richard. Yeah, I'm sorry for the lighting. I know the lighting looks a little dark on me. I'm using the newer camera. I could switch it. I could switch that camera if need be. Let's see what happens. Manage layouts. Nope, we don't want to do that. Let's see. Nah, we're not going to mess with things. I could screw up the whole broadcast. We'll try to fix it next week. Go into settings. Gamecast. Here we go. Game's getting ready to start. We're almost there for kickoff. The line has moved in Vegas from 2.5 for the Bears. It's now 3 for the Bears. So they really think the Bears have the bigger advantage without Aaron Rodgers in the game. So that has moved. And the line now, I think, is 47.5 in Vegas. So, not that sports betting is the theme of this channel, but we do like to see how trends and themes go. Vikings won both games last year against the Pack. In fact, Vikings and Lions won both games against the Packers last year. Vikings match up well against the Packers. That could be an important game for the division coming down the road. Of course, if we sweep the Packers, we have the control in our own hands. So that's the most important thing. The alliance comes to an end next week. Move this back over since I'm not using the other camera. Boom. Okay, let's rock and roll. Pittsburgh 6-4, Bears 7-3. Sound coming through okay for you guys? Here's the slate of games starting this morning. Indy and Kansas City, New England, Cincinnati, Jets, Baltimore, Seattle, Tennessee, Lions and Giants, Vikings and Packers. Those are your important ones. Looks like the Bears are set to receive the ball. So Bears are going to get the ball first. Yep, that's true, Brian. We all know that if Rodgers would have started, the narrative would have been he is hurt. There's going to be an excuse. No matter what the Bears do, there's going to be an excuse against them this year. Teams don't believe in us yet. The narrative isn't there yet. It's starting to turn. All right, Josh Blackwell receives the return, makes it out to the 29-yard line, a decent return, gets it out to the 29-yard line, and here comes Caleb onto the field. I want to see Ozzie with a huge game. We took him with a second-round pick. He hasn't shown anything that makes us, fall in love with him yet. He's not earned that starter role yet, but filling in a spot start, number 75 right there, this is a big game for him. All right, Caleb under center to start on the first snap here. Looks like TJ Watt is on the other side of Ozzie Trapillo, so Ozzie Trapillo not hitting TJ Watt right off the start. He's going to be lined up against Cole Kmet. First handoff to DeAndre Swift. It goes for a meager 1 yard. So 1 yard on the first handoff of the game. Let's see if this is lined up okay. Let's make this a little bit bigger. There we go. That looks better. All right, here we go. Caleb in the shotgun. DeAndre Swift next to him. We got 3 out wide. Alameda Zacchaeus, DJ Moore, and Romo Dunze. Hands it off to DeAndre Swift, who goes for another 3 yards. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 6 now. We're not going pass heavy like I want. Maybe we're just establishing the run off the start. Yeah, another backup, but Mason Rudolph played very well last week. Anybody who gives an excuse this week, there's going to be an excuse anytime you want to make an excuse. The Bears are out 5 billion linebackers and defensive players, so there's an excuse for the Bears to complain too if they want to. Caleb in the shotgun, 3rd and 6. Beginning of the first quarter, first drive. Changes the play. Good protection by the line. Oh, that was an errant throw. He was trying to force it into Colston Loveland. I didn't like that throw at all. Almost picked off. Tipped up in the air and almost picked off. Caleb just, for some reason, needs to get the Flo Joe moving quicker. I need to see the L22 on that one to see if anybody else is open, but he had 3 guys on him. And a defender right in front of him. And just over his head, you can see Roma Dunze was probably open out on the sideline. I don't know. Caleb just gotta get rolling quicker in these games. All right, defense is going to be really important here. We're going to see how they line up. I posted something on Twitter that made some people think that I thought we were playing dime primarily. The return's a decent one. Nice hit by Hardy there. Special team stud for us. Keeps them to the 20-yard line. Turn the corner, and Hardy hit him as he's going out of bounds. Legal hit. Looked good. I don't think we're playing dime that much. I just put what the dime package would be if Kyler Gordon and Jalen Johnson were healthy. We play nickel 70, 80% of games. I don't expect that to change in this game. It's just who's going to be out there. You'd expect DeMarco. Here's Hippolyte. I see Hippolyte in there. Sorry, I get distracted. So Hippolyte's in there. Yep, exactly. We're in the nickel to start this game. We got 3 out wide. You got the tight end coming back in tight. They're going to hand it off first play of the game too, and man, they're just going to carve us up on the run. I don't like that at all. Marco Jackson in there for the tackle, but man, they exposed us on that left side, didn't they? Come on, Booker. Yeah, Hardy had a nice little hit there on the on special teams. All right, need some turnovers in this game. All right, we're staying with 2 linebackers in there. You'll see that most of the game, and it looks like it's going to be DeMarco Jackson and Ruben Hippolyte. They're going deep. Oh, and Nation Wright! Get it! His feet were in! Oh, his long arms, man. I'm starting to like Nation Wright more and more and more. Let's see the replay on this one because he brought that down. Did he have control before he came down, though? There's his hands. Yeah! His knee hit before his elbows hit. They're going to review this sucker, and we're going to get that ball. That is a turnover. Nation Wright's knees hit before his elbows came down. The ref didn't see it clearly. Boom, 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 baby. That's going to be overturned. That's going to be a pick. Boom. Freaking love it, man. Here we go. Nation Wright, man. He's now tied with Kevin Byard for the league lead in interceptions with 5. Nation Wright telling Adam Mason to shut up, dude. Shut up. You don't know crap about me because I've been super critical of Nahshon Wright. So, boom. Love it. Love me some Nahshon Wright pickage. Our defense continues to soar. Now the offense, we can't be slow like this. We can't be twiddledinking. Pussyfooting to start the game. I don't like it. I don't like when we come out soft. Let's act like it's 2 minutes from the beginning. Let's get this thing rolling. It's about freaking time. Ampharius, thanks for tuning in. Seeing some of you guys. Tony Moy coming in. Appreciate you guys. Alexander Rogers, let's go. FGB. Should we look at the other games? They're just started, so there shouldn't be too much action going around. We got no score, no score, no score, no score. Yep, we're good. No score, no score. Interception. Man, I love when players prove me wrong. I do. I love it. I love being wrong about the Bears. And you know what? His confidence is built so high right now. He feels so good with Al Harris and Dennis Allen behind him. When they see the positive results, he does not stay hip to hip that well. But man, his long arms, he's learning and he's getting better every game. We should do a chart about his change through the season. The completion percent against him is going down through the season. So I love to see it. What's up, Doug Van Dorm? Haven't seen you for a bit, buddy. Maybe I just haven't noticed. I apologize if you've been in, but appreciate you tuning in. Right. Nahshon Wright. Turnover margin, what's keeping us competitive this year? Highest turnover margin in the league. It's 1.6. I think actually 1.7 now. 1.7 positive turnover margin per game, which is phenomenal. Taking away the ball 2.2 to 2.3 times per game and only giving it up 0.6 to 0.7. Vikings 3, Packers 0. We got an update from Jimmer Bunting. I do have on my card that the Vikings beat the Packers today. I expect that to be a close one, though. The Packers are so overblown this year by everybody. I said the same thing earlier. Boogeyman, Packers own us. No, we owned the Packers last year, and our defense lines up really well with them. 7 takeaways this season, most in the NFL. I didn't realize he had a couple fumble recoveries, too. All right, Caleb under center. We got both tight ends in there. We got a pulling tight end to help out. Caleb over the middle, just behind DJ Moore. Come on, Caleb. I'm sick of this inaccuracy bullcrap, man. Giants up on the Lions 7-0. And look at Nahshon Wright bring that in. One hand. They're showing the replay of Nahshon Wright. Comes down, both knees in bound. And man, that is so pretty. I love it. I love it. Bear down, Dave. Appreciate you tuning in. Caleb scrambling. He's going to take off with it. Might need a little bit more of that today. Goes just enough for the first down. I think he might have stepped out just short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd down, which means you know you're getting a DeAndre Swift run. They're going to be keying up on it. So far, the line's looking pretty solid. I haven't been paying attention to Ozzie Trapillo. 3rd and 1. He did go out just a yard short, so 3rd and 1 here. 54 in the chat. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't hit the like button, please do that. Cole Kmet lined up right next to Ozzie Trapillo. And you got Roma Dunze next to him and Colston Loveland on the outside. I do expect a handoff here. I think they're expecting a handoff. So there comes the handoff. And he did get, he got more than enough. Bursts through the line, goes for about 3 or 4 yards. So first down Bears on about the 37-yard line, it looks like. Oh, I'm on the other side of the 40. I'm looking wrong. Ooh, here's the Giants replay, a little trick play, and then they're going to throw it deep, and they expose the Lions there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Would love both the Packers and the Lions to loop today. That'd be absolutely gorgeous. Caleb's always a little off to start games. My guy Manunga with a 5-yard run on his first down. Carl just texted me. All right, Monangai still in the backfield. I like my guy, Monangai. Big fan. Let's not hear this talk about first, second, third round running backs. Not even Price, guys. There's a little trick play. Hands off to Monangai. He cuts through. He's going to get first down and a little more. Oh, if he could have avoided the shoestring shackle, he could have been off for a huge gain. But as it stands now, it looks like about a 10-yarder. Oh, man. Caleb fakes the pass, little pump fake. He cuts to the outside. Just one guy to beat, and Luther Burden was blocking his butt off. And just a shoestring just grabs him by the ankle, brings him down. That could have been huge. Could have been big. My guy, Monangai. I really like Kyle Monangai. Big fan. Big fan. Other teams like the Colts took DJ Giddens in the 4th round. High prospect. Not doing as well as Kyle Monangai. There, nice pass across the middle to Luther Burden from Caleb Williams. That's what I'm talking about right there. Quick and decisive. Get it out. Luther Burden, good cushion, probably about 2 or 3 yards from any receiver across the slot, just makes a nice cut, 2 yards cushion there, and he catches it and turns upfield for another 3 or 4 yards. That's what we need more of in this game. We need a lot of that right there. I like that right there. And Caleb's got just enough to put it right over the linebacker's head. Looks really good. We need that all game. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Nice quick release. Yep, nice fast release, Doug. I agree. That was nice. That's exactly what we need. We're in the red zone. Hand off to my guy, Monangai. Looks like he's only going to get about 1 yard on that one. It'll be 2nd and 9 now. 2nd and 9 from about the 10-yard line, looks like. So far, the line's looking good. I have no complaints against Ozzie Trapillo. He has gotten a lot of help from Cole Kmet, just like I said they would do. We got to see this keep up. We got to see a little urgency, a little efficiency. We got to see this throughout the game. Looks like it's on the 11-yard line. So 2nd and 9 from the 11. Kyle Monangai in the backfield. We're in the shotgun. Rome is motioning. He's going to sit right there next to DJ Moore. Quick release. Oh, yeah, I was going to say that should have been a flag. They were all over Cole Kmet before he even had a chance. Cole Kmet had his hands on it, but he had guys draping him. I want to see the replay here, but they did end up throwing the flag. So this will be a new first down, pass interference. Yep. Steelers players are complaining, but he hugged him right there, and then he's draped right over his, the whole time. I agree with that one. Good job, ref. Yeah, Caleb, right from the start. Come on, where's the flag? Give me that flag. All right, this will be big. So now we're within the 10, 1st and goal. Probably about the 6, 5-yard line. Man, that offensive line looks so good. I like our offense. It's nice to have an offensive line finally. 1st and goal, across the middle. Touchdown, DJ Moore! Ho, 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 ho. Boom, baby. Let's rock it. Oh, I'm sorry, Mason Rudolph. Do you look sad over there? Caleb Williams in there celebrating with DJ Moore. I love it. Let's see how this play developed. Cuts across the oh, zooks him out. Just enough juke to get his guy off. Looks like Olamide Zacchaeus was coming open too, but Caleb read it pretty well. His defender fell, and DJ Moore with the touchdown. DJ Moore needs a few more touchdowns. I love it. The Bears. That's my DJ. That's my DJ. All right, Bears are up 6-0, pending the field goal or the extra point. We'll be up 7-0. Here's the snap, and it is good. 7-0 Bears. Love it. Love it. Carl just sent me a picture of a Ghost energy drink and cinnamon rolls and him watching the game. That's from Carl. Nothing in there offensive, so I don't think he'll care that I share it. But Carl is playing the stubborn game where he does not want to come on. He'll probably come on at halftime. Good old Carl. I love Carl. I'm not going to be mad at him for a casual live stream because we're just having some fun. Hopefully you guys have the game on at your house too. I bring the rig out here to the living room. That's why the lighting isn't as good. So I apologize, but we're just making this casual, having a little bit of fun. I hope Caleb is finding his range. After the first couple throws, he's actually looked good in this game. So I got to scroll down from this or else they end up giving me crap later on the game for showing stuff. Turnover turned into touchdown. That's what we need. Turnovers turning into points is huge. So we need lots of that. We'll go look at, in fact, while that's going on, let's go look at the scores. Full scoreboard here. Good drive by the Bears. After a frustrating opening drive, Bears now take the lead 7-0. Bengals, Patriots tied. Giants, Lions still. Giants got the ball back again, up 7-0. Looks like the Packers are now up on the Vikings 7-3. Hopefully that stays close and Vikings give themselves a shot at the end. Titans up 3-0 on the Seahawks. That I did not see coming, but it's very early in the game. And Colts are up 7-0 on the Chiefs. Looks like the Jets and Ravens are tied at 0. And that's your morning slate of games. So go back to our game where everything is important. Touchdowns. Look at the stats for the game so far. Buck score should be around 40 yards, 22 yards. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got a short field. Common on guy 15 with a long of 9. So just 1 yard and 1 yard out of being a big play, out of being an explosive play. Need a 10-yard run for an explosive play. Caleb 2 for 4, which means he was 2 for 2 on that drive. And 1 for 9 on the carries for the Steelers. We need to stop that run. Luther Burden, 1 reception, 17 yards. DJ Moore, 1 reception, 5 yards. Good stuff so far. Good stuff. I'm a happy Bears fan right now. We'll pull up PFF in a minute and see what they say about Ozzie in this game so far. That's one of the biggest things I'll be watching. Restore pages. Go to this current game. I'll pull that up and I'll get to chat here in a minute. Sorry, guys. By game. Oh, here's the kickoff, and Gainwell fumbles it. They're going to end up with terrible field position. I don't like that camera angle. They need to change that camera angle. Dominic Robinson in on the tackle. That camera angle made it so hard to see what was going on. What's this crap the NFL is trying to pull? Here we go. So a nice little squib pick. Just, man, that barely was inside the 20-yard line. Gainwell just botches that, gets down on it, and Dominic Robinson right there to tackle him up on the 4-5-yard line. Freaking love it. Beautiful. Stop with this angle. You're not all 22 in the middle of the game. Knock it off. So far, Bears are perfect. No pressures on the game, according to PFF. Now, it's not the end-all, be-all. I get that, but big reception there for the Steelers. They're going to be out to about the 22-yard line, so killed the field position a little bit there. Cairo redeemed. Cairo's our guy now. Hey, any smack I've talked, Jake Moody's been poached. He's stolen. He's gone. We ride with Cairo at least through the end of the year. I don't like him long-term. We need a big leg. Man, that was a handoff to Jay. There's no coverage out there. It's like it's about the 17-yard line. Dang it. Come on, Bears. Metcalf, a little sweep out to the outside. There'll be a 6-yard gain there. I was trying to see. CJ Gardner-Johnson was lined up kind of like a linebacker on that one. I was trying to see the formation to see if that was a base package or a nickel package with CJ there, but it was interesting to say the least. I'll have to go back and look at that one. You can expect CJ to play a little bit of type of linebacker role. TJ Edwards on the sideline. All right, so it's 2nd and 4. Bears showing heavy blitz on this one. We'll see if they pull back or if they go for it. There's the handoff to Warren, and they do stop them. Looks like DeMarco Jackson in on that one. Is that who that was? Ruben Hippolyte. That was Hippolyte. 47 and 48. It's hard to see the last letter. So Hippolyte on that one. He's good against the run. We need some more of that in this game. Look at the chat. Sorry, I'm ignoring the chat right now. All right, who's 57? 57 is Hippolyte. 48 is DeMarco Jackson. 50 is Grady Jarrett. I don't see any other. They get the first down. Wide outside, and they get the first down. Sorry, I'm semi-distracted trying to see the formation. DeMarco Jackson is 48. Good tackle by Jackson, but a little late. Kevin Byard, 31 there. Yeah, they're going to be using Jalen Warren quite a bit today. Good block by him, too. DK Metcalf is tight end size, too, so they're going to use his size advantage, too. All right, 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. They've got breathing room now. Oh, man, wide open on the outside. Where are you, Tyreek, on that one? Tyreek off his guy again. Come on, let's go. Getting soft here. We're getting soft in our coverage. I don't like it when we do this. Know where your guys are. Be self-aware. Looks like C.J. Gardner-Johnson was with him, but then he cut across the middle. Someone needed to pick up and take over. It looks like it might have been Brisker's responsibility as a strong safety, but all right, here we go. All right, from the 50 there, midfield 49-yard line. Now we need to stop. Let's go. We don't need a shootout in this game, which is kind of what you thought it was going to be. Here's the handoff. Jalen Warren. Nope. Keeps it. Mason Rudolph keeps it, and he's going to get – no, that wasn't Rudolph. Sorry, guys. I'm a little trying to see our defense too much. I'm not paying attention to the Steelers' offense. But that's okay. They gain about 5-6 yards there again. All right, let's go. This is how I feel right now. That's how I feel, Steve Rogers. I'm feeling like this defense needs to come together. That's the problem when you start injecting new guys. You're not in the same cohesive feeling. So you got 2 out left. You got 1 motioning across to the right. You got Jalen Warren in the backfield, it looks like. Under center for Mason Rudolph. They're going to hand it off, and Booker gets pushed out of the way. Come on, Booker. Fight through that. C.J. Gardner-Johnson gets the tackle, but after they get the first down. First down about the 40-yard line. All right, come on, Bears defense. This is not making me feel all fun and happy anymore. Hold them to a field goal at the worst here. Yep, this is why when we talk about next year, the heavy part, I mean, we can get some really good defensive linemen in this next class. All right, let's go. Booker's in there. Billings in there. Dexter's in there. Gets the pass away. It's complete, but Stevenson right there on him. That's a short gain for DK Metcalf. So it'll be 2nd and 7. That's a three-yard gain. I know, Keith. You're right. He's just like at the game, buddy. Just like at the game. I get anxiety towards this team. It's just football. It's just the Bears. First time we've led after week 11 since 2018 when we had a rookie head coach and a second-year quarterback. I think Caleb's different than Mitch Trubisky, though. I think this is going to be different this year. Nice sniff out, but he misses the tackle. Come on, Byard. They stop him from the first down, though. Way too many yards on that one. Got 4 extra yards by Byard missing the tackle. Heat-seeking missile, Byard. Little screen play out to the right. Hippolyte was right on him. Calvin Austin caught it, but Byard just misplayed it. Tyreek Stevenson couldn't shed his guy. Gang tackle with Brisker and Jarrett coming over, though. All right, big third down right here. Big third down. Huge third down. We all do too. I know you guys. That's why you guys are here. You're watching the game. You're enjoying it, and a little stress, anxiety as well. It's fun to enjoy this with the Bears community. You guys are awesome. Okay, 3rd and 2. Big third down stop here. Mason Rudolph in shotgun. Passes it out. It's going to get the first down. DK Metcalf just, I mean, how do you not have a spy waiting on that right there? I think they're too worried across the middle with these linebackers that they're not willing to. And that was big. That was a big, just too easy. It's Gainwell. Sorry, Kenneth Gainwell. My bad. Yeah. Come on. All right, they're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Another quick one. They're going to keep doing those quick outs all day, and this one's going to go for 8-9 yards. They've now found the Bears' weakness. We can't cover that. They've got big receiver, tight ends. They've got big boys, and we're depleted with our linebackers. So Mason Rudolph's a big quarterback too. Freak, man. Come on. Yep, I agree, Keith. Hello. Make him beat us over the top. These outside things are ugly. Let's go, D. Come on. Yeah, especially with a rookie, or with not a rookie. I'm sorry, Mason Rudolph's far from a rookie, but with the inexperienced quarterback, these short little outs are easy for him. They're going to be easy all day for him to just dump it out and let the playmakers do their job. That's what we did with Justin Fields, because let's go. I got too much anxiety right now. Let's see if the Bears have posted anything new. I'll bet they posted something about DJ Moore's touchdown. Not going to switch it away because they're back in the huddle. They did. That's our DJ, 5-yard catch. They show the replay of the catch there on Twitter if you guys are checking that out. That's true, Doug. We do have a stiff defense in the red zone. I don't like being 2nd and 2 here, though. This is as clear as day going to be a handoff. You can see it right now. Washington might slip out from the outside, though. Washington motions across. There's the handoff, just like I said, and we do not stop it. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. All right. All right, 1st and goal. First goal line stops are what we need. I don't want to see that. Who's down on the ground? That better not be Bayard. Nope, that's Hippolyte. Hippolyte down on the ground. He's going to have to come out, which means Ogbongbemiga is going to come in. We do not need another linebacker down. That's the last thing we need today. Holy crap. They're cutting the commercial.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. That is Hippolyte on the ground. Yes, Doug. Ruben Hippolyte down on the ground, not getting up, face down. And so they've cut to commercial. Yeah, that's true. The Lions that's really the reason the Lions lost last year. They had a Super Bowl caliber team, and they were decimated by some key injuries by them. Monster of the mic, welcome in. They're really testing these linebackers today. That's true. Oh, this is stressing me. All right, gut check time, Bears. Now it's time for gut check time. 1st and goal from the 6. Nobody thought this would be an easy win. Come on, get back to the game so I can see what's going on with Hippolyte. Cutting to commercial at that moment is terrible for my emotional welfare. Don't you care about my emotional welfare? Biggs Dex does need to eat. Yeah, this year's offensive line, it's nice to see them healthier. We've had very few injuries. This thing with the Braxton, the left tackle position has been other than that, it's been completely consistent this year. It's been nice to have that. All right, here we go. Back to the game. Looks like he's off the field. Let's see what they. Right now, PFF has Ozzie Trapillo as the highest graded offensive lineman in this game, with Jonah Jackson and Joe Tooney right behind him. Doesn't mean much right now. So they are saying that that Hippolyte got off and walked off on his own. Little swing pass out there to Metcalf. It's going to be a touchdown. Can't stop it. I mean, he's linebacker sized. There better be a halftime adjustment where we have some serious talks about these little swing dump junk trash that nobody's covering. There's Ogbongbemiga, and he just didn't shift over. I mean, you got to see that coming. They're going to expose things that our linebackers should be seeing. He's right there, should see it. Can't even shed through the block. We got nothing. I mean, that was well played by the Steelers. Make adjustments now. I agree. I don't know if they're capable. I agree. I wasn't meaning we have to wait till halftime. I mean, they better make some serious. Not good. Not good. Yep, we're going to have Caleb on point today. That's going to have to happen. Nobody expected this to be an easy one, though. When you get those dump down passes, you can get 7 for 8. Looks good against us so far. Yeah, they should be using DK Metcalf size more. Well, fudge sickles. Okay. I agree. Hippolyte's good against the run. I don't know if he would have covered that any better than Amen Ogbongbemiga would have too. This has got to be a big offensive outing for Caleb. This has got to be his big game. We can't have any inaccuracies today. Oh, man. Sean Hammond says that Stevenson has gone to the locker room with an apparent injury as well. We'll see on the next defensive side. All right, we got Devin Duvernay pulling it out from the end zone. He's going to cut up field, make it probably about 35 yards, like 30-yard line. Oh, penalty marker usually means a hold. Son of a gun. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Get real. Durham Smythe with a hold. They said number 81. I like the positivity. Let's go, Bears. Bear down. Bear down. Time to bear down. Bear down. 57 in the chat. If you haven't hit the like button, please do that. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Good active chat. Let's see Caleb do some action here. We got 3 receivers and Cole Kmet under center. Hands it off to DeAndre Swift. They met in the backfield, but he makes a little juke, goes through. There's going to be a penalty flag. I have no idea what this one was for. I don't see a hold. They're going to say Darnell Wright held TJ Watt. Darnell Wright with so many holds this year, man. Yep, and he does. He holds him. I didn't see it, but there it is. F, and that puts us back 10 yards. That's such a tough freaking penalty. Let him get eaten up before you hold, man. I know you try to get away with those. Linemen get away with those a lot, but 1st and 20 now. 1st and 20. Let's see your magic, Caleb. Ben, what you got dialed up here? Let's see another Luther Burden trick play, 99-yard touchdown. It'd be 90-yard touchdown from here. You want a commercial again? Fudge. Too many commercials. Play the freaking game. No, not imploding yet. I'm not going that far. We're not imploding yet. Yeah, I agree. Need to minimize these penalties. Minimization of the penalties. Yeah, they got Ozzie Trapillo Pillow with the highest grade so far in this game. Jonah Jackson, Joe Tooney, Drew Dahlman, all of them in the positive. Darnell Wright, the lowest. Cole Kmet, Colson Level, and Durham Smythe, all positive. Everyone's in the high green so far, but we're still early in this game. You're going the wrong way. Yeah, his penalties are the only weakness. I mean, if he didn't have penalties, he'd probably be the highest graded Penny Sewells. He'd be number 2, but his penalties have killed us this year. Penalties are not good. No bueno on the penalties. All right, come on. Get out of these stupid commercials. I don't care about your eczema commercial. Nobody cares about freaking commercials right now. Get us to the game. Someone said the Giants are up 10-0. Got the Bears tied 7-7. Oh, what do we got here? Patriots and Bengals up 3-0 on the Patriots. Giants up 10-0 on the Lions. I love it. Vikings with the ball down 7-3. Titans, Seahawks tied 3-3. Colts up 7-3 on the Chiefs. Jets and Ravens tied in the second 0-0. And that's your slate of games so far this morning. Come on, get past these commercials. We're done with them. Oh, it's end of the first quarter. That's why. Caleb just throws that one away after getting pressure on him. We'll see where the pressure came on that one. It's 1st and 20, and they came full bore into us. They came ready to pounce. Why is Rome on the sideline? I don't like that. Our X on the sideline on 2nd and 20. Oh, there he is. He's not on the sideline anymore. They were showing him from before. All right, 2nd and 20 from the 10-yard line. Let's go. Let's go. Rome motions across. Will they stay with him? Nobody knows. Little pressure coming. Caleb trying to evade the pressure. He's going to take the sack. He's going to fumble. It's going to be a touchdown by the Steelers. Why the F do you not just – come on, Caleb, you're better than this. You're not year 1 rookie. Oh, my – that's implosion right there. That was terrible. Darnell Wright not handling TJ Watt. Caleb. I got no words right now, guys. I got no words. Game's not over, but I got no words. That is terrible. All right, Ice Man. If you got ice in your veins, learn from that. Do better the rest of the game. It's still early. Still early. I like the humor. Well, at least the defense isn't coming back out. Their defense is coming back out, though. Yeah, that is a rookie mistake. I think he was trying to shovel it to Darnell Wright. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Time for Superman. Show us Iceman. This is where you have to, if you're that elite generational guy, this is the point where you have to take it and take the game over. You guys are not happy. We lost about 20% of the viewers in here after that play. No, that was not Ozzie. That was Darnell Wright. You saw on the replay. Just a hard chop, which Darnell Wright should be able to handle. He chopped him, shoved him to the side, and went and got Caleb. Darnell Wright That was terrible. I mean, that was just awful. That was absolutely Darnell Wright's fault, but Caleb needs to tuck that. If you're in that situation, 2 points is better than 7 points. Safety, take the safety if you can get it away. But if you couldn't get it away, if you couldn't throw it away, take the safety. It's better than strip sack. I mean, seriously. Yeah, the offensive line really needs to step up and be rock solid. They started that way on the first 2 drives. Caleb was inaccurate on the first drive. Second drive looked phenomenal by everybody. That third drive, the offensive line looked like horse doo-doo. Darnell Wright specifically not having a good game at all. So far from what I've seen from Ozzie, it looks good. Yeah, are we going to have to wait for a fourth quarter comeback on this one? I like this. Mistakes happen. Next play mentality. Let's go, Caleb. I like it. That's exactly how it is in sports, too. Anybody who's played, you'll make a mistake now and then. You'll do something even egregious, something really wrong. All you have to do is just, next play, recover, and get it done. No overreactions right now. Agreed. This is old school mentality. I like it, Dave. They do. I know. We've been seeing way too many commercials to the game. I don't like it. Let's go. All right, this drive is going to be really important for Caleb. Drive 1, inaccurate. Drive 2, really solid. Drive 3, one big mental lapse, and really the offensive line let him down. Drive 4, what are we going to get? This has to be clutch Iceman. Come back and tie this game. That's what you need right here. You need Iceman on drive 4. Don't need fourth quarter 2 minute to make it happen. We got to see that be activated right now. Yeah, he wasn't. That was a mental lapse. That was a moment of rookie mistake. Looks like Duvernay's going to catch that, come out. Cuts back the other way. Nothing there. He's going to get out to the 26-yard line, 25, 26-yard line. All right. Come on, Caleb. I don't know if he just thought he could evade every single pressure in the world. That one just got past him a little bit. TJ Watt's a beast. He's paid one of the highest in the NFL for a reason. Just passed his brother for the most career sacks. He's a beast. He is an absolute monster. Shake it off. Let's go. Let's go. We need some explosive plays. Hand off to DeAndre Swift. I don't know what I'm seeing differently than this coaching staff, but first handoff goes for nothing. The Steelers have the 32nd ranked pass defense in the league. They allow more passing yards than anybody in the league. I get keeping them honest with the run, but freaking air the ball out. Protect him long enough to get the ball and freaking air the ball out. I'm tired of this bull crap where I see things so different than the team. Let's go. Knock it off with this bull crap. In the shotgun. Quick pass out to Colston Loveland, and it goes down the sideline for an extra 7 yards. First down. I love it. Let's do that all game. I do not understand. If I can see it, I know you can see it. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. I'm getting frustrated. This is the coach side of Adam coming out. Their secondary is weaker than ours, which is saying a lot. Expose it. Do some more slants to freaking Colston Loveland or Luther Burden. Get one down the seam when they're not expecting it. Do something to cross them up. In the shotgun again on first down, finally. Caleb's going to roll out to the right because nobody was open. He's going to take about 5 yards and scramble out of bounds. I'm okay with that. That's how we need to get our rushing yards in this game. A little bit of trickeration on the rush. They're so prepared for our DeAndre Swift up the gut. Let's go. Agreed. Too many offensive weapons not to throw the ball. Dave, appreciate you. Anybody tuning in, don't ever feel like super chats are expected. What? No super chats? I don't. That's not why I do this. I do appreciate you guys tuning in, but Dave, bear down. Enough with the mistakes. There you go. Keeping him honest with the run. I like that run right there. That's fine. You've passed it 3 times in a row. You keep him honest. It's good. Let's go, Iceman. Now it'll be 3rd and short. I'd like a little play action right here is what I'd like. You can't abandon the run. I agree. Completely agree. But this needs to be a pass-heavy scheme today. Now you do a little play action where you fake the run and do a little dump to even Olamide Zaccheaus. I'm okay with it. Motions across Zaccheaus. They're going to hand it off to Swift, who's going to get the first down. They're going to put him shy. They can't just, you can steal the ball out from underneath someone. Go to the, hey, maybe this will give us a replay where we see that we crossed the line to gain with the knee. They're giving the ball to Pittsburgh. Now they have to review it, though. You've got to go and review that. Here we go. Swift. That play should be dead. Look at Loveland trying to get in there too. That's a hard one. I mean, they shouldn't have called. They should have just called for the review and not called it a freaking turnover. He doesn't use him enough. Kamanangai is our running back 1. I don't know. It's a tandem. It's a tandem. I'm not going to get too over emotional. Yeah, I know. How can you rule that a fumble when nobody saw it? I think they ruled it a fumble so they can go back and review it, but now they have to have enough evidence to overturn it. They better be listening for a whistle, and there should have been a whistle in there to play it dead. I don't know. This is frustrating as a Bears fan, obviously. Defense is going to have to step up. I hope, but you're going to have to listen for a whistle for I don't know if his legs were down because they were propping him up as they stole the ball away, but there was definitely dead forward progress. But did they blow a whistle before the ball was taken out? They're going to have to listen for that on the replay. This might take a minute. See what Carl's saying. Carl's probably having a heyday. Laughing emojis. Just a lot of laughing emojis. That's what you get for not coming on, Carl. I'm going to take your picture off of the JPEG, off of the, whatever you call it, thumbnail. I know, seriously, this is like more obvious than other games. Like the commercials are driving me nuts in this one. Yeah, I'm not seeing the replay right now, so I hope you're right, Steve Rogers. I hope you're right. I hope the knee is down when he's still got control. Either way, it's going to be 4th down and half a yard. We need to let Caleb do the tush push. I mean, freak. Or Cole Kmet. Bring Cole Kmet in and let him take the handoff and freaking bulldoze. I don't care. Put Jordan McFadden behind him as a fullback and push him. Hey, maybe that's where this is going to come into play. Maybe we get our first Jordan McFadden sighting. Nobody cares to see the ice rink in Chicago. Nobody cares. Come back to the game and show us what's going on. Come on. We need this drive. This is why I don't do live streams. I say this every week that I do one. This is why I don't do it. They gave them the fumble. Come on, defense. Is that McLeod in there? Is Nick McLeod? Is Stevenson out? Oh, this is going to get ugly fast. Washington. McLeod's in there, which means Stevenson is out. Oh, my gosh. We are effed. I'm trying not to be doom and gloom, but this is not good. I'm okay. because there was no, this is the answer to this one. Why is there no call for, because they didn't blow a whistle. They're trying to let the Bears push the line a little bit. There's a good stop finally against the run. Bamiga saying that's why I'm in the game. So we got Hippolyte out and we got Stevenson out. I have no idea on the injuries on that one. Ooh, Eric Bieniemy is freaking out on the sideline over. Oh, DK Metcalf with a little leg injury. This is going to be the battle of the bruised and broken. Who's going to come out with less injuries? Another quick pass out to the outside. Nice. Nahshon Wright. Doesn't wrap him up completely, but enough time for Ogbongbemiga and DeMarco Jackson to come over. Ogbongbemiga has that energy. You can see him with the energy, and we need some of that. So it's going to be a third down. We got him right where we want him. We got him right where we want him. Hey, this game is not out of hand yet. All right, so they just showed Hippolyte and Stevenson both questionable to return. Come on. This is where you step up. 35-yard lines, 3rd and 6. Let's go. Come on, guys. They get the first down. So terrible. Why do we not? Grady Jarrett's been in the league for what, 50 million years, and he doesn't know an angle to tackle? I played defensive end. I know he's the tackle, but he's coming across. I understand angles better than some of these freaking NFL guys. Play to the outside shoulder and contain them inside. If they cut outside, you still got the outside shoulder. He got the first down. Might be a half a tick behind. 4th and 1. Come on, stop them. Now's your opportunity. Make them pay for going for this. Penetrate that line. Let's go. It's going to be a tush push. You can see it already. Darnell Washington to push him from behind. Come on, who's stronger? Who's got more muscle? Oh, they stopped him. They stopped him. They stopped him. They stopped him. Oh, yes, we needed that so freaking bad. We stopped him. We stopped him. Yes. Boom. I love it. Who's tougher? We are. Step up, baby. Step up when you're needed. That's momentum shift, too. That will take emotion and momentum. You got big Darnell Washington pushing from behind, and they still don't get it. Ooh, I freaking love that. That's huge. Huge. Huge momentum shift. Huge for every aspect of this game. Not letting them score a field goal or a touchdown. Not letting them get up 2 scores. While that was a crap call on the turnover, Bears don't ever turn the ball over. We still stepped up and stopped them from doing something with it. Let's go. Now, like I said before, it wasn't Kayla's fault last time. We turned the ball over. Let's get some momentum shift going here. Let's get some momentum rolling. Let's roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. What? Yes, we did. We needed that. Needed that big time. Okay, let's go. Let's get off these commercials. I'm done. I'm done with commercials. I don't care about Chanel number 5. Margot Robbie, get off my screen. Any other time you can be on my screen. Just not right now. Let's go. Go away. Commercial. Macy's. I don't need Macy's. Alex, that's great. Life goal, fly to Vegas to watch a game with Adam while he gives me insurance quotes. I will not give you an insurance quote while we're watching a game, but I'll watch a game with you. Anybody needs insurance in Illinois, Arizona, Nevada, or Utah, hit me up. Hit me up. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on my email. Hit me up. I'd love to help you out. I think the offense was starting to drive last time. Second series, really good. Third series, killed by the offensive line. Darnell Wright's got to get his crap together. I don't care if you're playing against TJ Watt. You figure it out. Fourth series was looking really good, actually, and stymied by a fumble that I don't necessarily agree with. Yeah, that is the key. Wow, way too many commercials. Someone, Keith says touchdown Giants 17-7. Bears have the ball. They're going to sit here and complain about it for a minute, but the Bears ball. Let's go. Fakes the handoff to Monangai. Caleb across the middle. Ooh, little errant. Come on, Caleb. Let's go. Little high. He had Luther Bird cutting across the middle. Exactly what we said needed to happen today. Lots of those. Let's go, man. I can't have you being an inaccurate quarterback. I'm tired. Wide open. Too high. He's a short guy. Come on. Burden could have brought that down. Could have brought it down. Jonah Jackson injured. F me. F me. F me. Oh, I don't like that at all. That's not good. All right, he gets up on his own. He'll probably have to come off for one play at least. Looks like he's holding his head. Does he have a concussion? Almost looks concussion-y. Better not be concussion. I'm tired of injuries. Who's going to come in? Luke Newman or yep, Luke Newman. I was wondering if the new call-up would come in, but Luke Newman wouldn't be Bates. Luke Newman's in. Good preseason for Luke Newman. Rookie legs. Let's see if he can hold up. We need it. In the shotgun. Does not hold up on the first play. Guy gets right past him. Oh, so ugly. Caleb just throws it away. Caleb's already shook from this game. Tyrod Taylor to John Mechie III for a touchdown, Jets. Justin Fields lost his starting job, and the Jets are up 7-0. All right, 3rd and 10. This is a big 3rd and 10. Come on. Colson leveling motions across the middle. He'll set himself on the left side. You got Rome and Luther on the left side. Right there, wide open to Loveland. Yep, good. Does not get the first down, though. F. It's going to have to be a punt. He had it. He tried to break away. Are we going for it? Hey, I'm all for the gutsy, man. On our side of the field. Oof, that's scary. Ooh, yeah, the line is better than I thought. It's going to be like half a yard. It's going to be a full yard. Motions across Luther Burden. 4th and 1. Let's go. You know it's going to be a handoff right here. Can we get enough push? Caleb's going to – oh, nice block. And Caleb's going to go for more. They push Caleb out of bounds. How do we not get the flag on that? C.J. Gardner-Johnson's going to get a flag. Nope, they didn't. They let that go, which I'm okay with because C.J. Gardner-Johnson grabbed their cornerback by the chest. And as a sideline player, that's almost always a flag. But I think they kind of said, we might have should have called that on Caleb getting the flag. But C.J. Gardner-Johnson, we understand you're defending your player. And they let it go. I don't love it because Caleb should have got – they knew he was going – he gave himself up. Man, I really respect – that's Ramsey too. Of course it was Ramsey. F, man. I respect C.J. Gardner-Johnson for sticking up for him right there, but as a sideline player, you almost always get the flag. So I'm glad we didn't get flagged. Douchebag move. Douchebag move. Caleb off the boot gets it to Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet goes down for a gain of about 3. It's fine. We can take those little gains. Good play call there, though, by Ben Johnson, what we're missing in that moment. I mean, Caleb clearly gave himself up. And look at C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I love it. I love C.J. Gardner-Johnson. That needs to be a new meme for me. You mess with one, you mess with us all. You mess with one, you mess with us all. All right, let's go. Good play call by Ben Johnson. All right, let's see what you guys said. Let's go. Newman at right guard, yes. Cheap hit. Cheap, dirty play, agree. There's a double reverse or just a single, and we got it to Luther Burden. Luther Burden cuts across. Gets an extra couple yards. I love it. This is the offense we need to see. That's right. Eat. Scoop it up. Let's eat. Let's feed, baby. I missed the beginning of that play because I was looking at you guys' chats, but handoff, fake handoff to Monangai. We goes to Zacchaeus. It was a double reverse. Luther Burden, double handoff. I like it. I like that play. That's how you keep them honest. Nice job, Luther Burden. I like this comment a lot. Caleb needed that to wake up. He plays better this way. Come on. Durham Smythe missed that one. That's the only reason Durham Smythe was signed, was to be a blocking tight end, and he completely whiffed on Herbig. One guy to defend right there, and it's at least a 4 or 5 yard gain. And Durham Smythe completely whiffed that block. Just whiffed it. So now it's 2nd and 15 after a 5 yard loss. Caleb decisive across the middle to Rome. Rome snags it from behind. Throw was a little bit behind Rome, but Rome snags it. Good catch. Caleb, get a little bit cleaner, but that's a good job. We need this. This is an elite wide receiver core. We need them to step up and play big like that. All the crap talk on Rome, these ones need to be highlighted. Ones like that, the one by Luther or by Colston Loveland the other week where you have to go behind and grab it. Those are fantastic. Fantastic. Takes concentration, takes sure hands. Down within the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Whoa, where's the PI? Come on. They're going to say he was still on the line of scrimmage so we can still push him. There's a flag. Where's the flag for? Yeah, they're going to say he was still within the 1 yard buffer of the line of scrimmage, but it's almost like he grabbed him. It wasn't just a block. He wasn't just blocking him. It's almost like he grabbed him. Show me the replay. They picked the flag up. Come on. Show me stuff. Don't give me a stupid graphic on the screen. Show me the replay. I can decipher my own crap. Get this off. CBS is pissing me off. Fox was way better last week. Let's go. 2nd and 10 from the 17-yard line. Didn't even get to see the replay on that one. Now I have to go to all 22 later. Little pitch to Monangai. My guy Monangai gets about 5 yards on that one. Good little pitch. Breakthrough there. All right, 3rd and 5. Decisive play. We do not need a field goal here. We need touchdowns. Yes, that's true, but I think they're saying the contact was initiated before, and then he was pushed down or whatever. I need to see that replay on that one because I feel like that was more than just a block, more than just pushing him off the line. I don't agree with this take at all. I don't think DJ Moore's been disappointed. If you're looking at his stat box, then all right, 3rd and 5. Caleb across to Colston Loveland. Touchdown! Woo! He gave a little heart. I need to get that picture screen grab so we can see Colston Loveland with a little heart. He does that. Beautiful. Tied this game up. Now I need a defensive stand. Let's see here. Colston Loveland just with a little juke move. Man, he's pretty quick for his size. Great hands. hauls that one in. Tutty. That's a tutty, baby. 14-14. Love it. Love it. We have got some great weapons on offense here. Cairo puts it right through the uprights. We are tied. Tied, baby. Colson Loveland. Too big, too strong. I need to see a screen grab of that from somebody with Luther Burden and Colson Loveland showing the little heart sign to each other. My little girls would love that one. That's something we could frame. Love it. All right, let's go look at our stat box watchers here now. Box score. 7 of 13, 86 yards, 2 touchdowns, just a few too many throws incomplete, but we can see a good second half here. See some action. Caleb Williams, 3 carries for 22 yards. Luther Burden, the big one. Kyle Monongo, 5 for 15. DeAndre Swift, 6 for 12. Decent overall game so far. Colson Loveland with the big touchdown. Love it. Roma Dunze, 1 for 23. Luther Burden, 1 for 17. DJ Moore, 1 for 5 in the tutty. Cole Kmet, 1 for 3. Good, well-rounded approach so far. One really bad series by the offensive line, one bad series by Caleb to start the game. Other than that, the other 2 series have actually been really, really good. So it gives me hope for the second half. I am not down on this game at all. Just need the defense to step up now big. Need a big defensive step up. Yeah, that was ballsy, and that was a great play call. I know people are saying they don't love Caleb being the lead blocker. Caleb's durable. He's strong. He's tough, and it was just one guy to beat. All he had to do was just basically distract him. It wasn't like he had to get out there and chop block him or anything, put himself in huge danger's way. Just give him enough to get the first down. That's all they're looking for there. That's a good play call. Good design. I love our coach, too. Yeah, it'd be great to get a defensive stand and at least get a field goal, at least, because the Steelers get the ball first in the second half. So that would be big. I agree. Yep, I agree. I'm not down on this game at all. We get a little too emotional sometimes, but let's go look at the other scores. Ooh, Indy's up big on the Chiefs, 14-6 with the ball. Patriots have taken the lead against the Bengals, 14-10. Big second quarter for them. Giants still up 17-7 on the Lions. Wow. Packers up 10-3 on the Vikings. Most of these games are at the 2-minute warning here from this point down. Colts with the ball. Looks like 4th and 6, though, up 14-6. Jets up 7-3. Good slate of games this morning. Someone said I should do the Packers games too. You know, as the channel gets bigger, I could do, more primetime games Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Mondays. But right now, that's not my bread and butter. I like to get the draft coverage. If you guys didn't see, I did a first mock draft, which, I only did because it didn't take creativity on my part and knowing a bunch about it just was pure and simple. Where they fell on the big board right now. So it was not my picks. It was just how it landed. And it was kind of fun to do that. All right, let's go. 3 minutes, 56 seconds left. Plenty of time. All we need is the ball back with a minute left and Caleb can work his magic. Ooh, I can set this line. Over under on Adam crash outs for the game. I'm going to give it a solid 17. 17 crash outs for the game. Can I conjure up a shootout? You mean give you my prediction for a shootout? Oof, I can see a shootout happening for sure. I said that before the game. We'll say final score, Bears 34, Steelers 30. And it may come down to us scoring a touchdown to win the game at the very end. All right, under center, they pitch it to Gainwell, it looks like. We can't stop their blockers. Like, are we just too tiny? Tryon Shorinka just got 8 up on that one. 8 up for dinner. A little bit of hold there on Montez Sweat, but not big enough for them to call it. Let's go. Come on. 2nd and 1. Let's go. Another handoff. Ooh, we're going to stop him on this one? No, Montez Sweat can't wrap up. Why are we Why do we have Chris Williams in there? In critical times in the game. Why is Chris Williams even in the game? Because Gervon Dexter can't tackle. That's why. And all right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 35. We're losing field position. Got to stop them. We can't let them get to our side of the field. Let's go right here. 1st and 10, 35-yard line, 2:38 left in the game. Play clock winds down. Looks like a little bit of movement there. Little jump when they were doing some motion. That's going to help back them up 5 yards. We need that. Need some penalties by them. Oop, I need to move the screen. I'm sorry, guys. Wah, wah. Oopsies. Back them up. I like that, Doug. Guys, it's called tackling, not bouncing off with a cheery, hello, evening, governor. How's your day? Top of the morning to you. All right, another handoff to Warren. They're going to cut it upside, and they're going to get 5 more yards because we suck. Austin Booker, at least, little hustle on that one, coming from the other side to get the tackle. Gervon Dexter is getting manhandled this year, and I can't stand it. We got people like freaking, what's his name on Twitter, who makes food reviews and talks about jerking off. Like Jacob Infante sitting there glazing Gervon Dexter. He's good once every 4 plays. And other than that, he gets manhandled. Like he's not our 3 tech. You sign a max contract right now with Gervon Dexter, and you're screwing this team. Shed your blocks. Love it. Shed your blocks. I agree. And this is a good class to be getting draft picks from. The problem is we don't have any salary cap to sign any big names. So hopefully Andrew Billings will sign back for cheap with his age. Hopefully, $3 million a year. Hopefully we can get Billings back at least, but then you need a stud from the draft. Yeah, I agree. Grady is more of a disappointment. Agree completely. Agree 100%. Grady Jarrett is a shell of his former self. Against the run, he's better, but Gervon Dexter gets a little more pressure than him. Yeah, there's a lot of things going wrong right now on the defensive line. There's too many things for us to dissect right now in this one moment, but you guys are all understanding the same bull crap that I'm understanding. Dave, we need a cattle prod for our D-line. Anybody I grew up on a farm. It's kind of fun. Get those boys moving. Oh my gosh, could we have any more commercials in this game? I don't think it's possible. Let's go. No shave, no nut. Who knows what November's all about anymore? Let's go. I like the blue end zones, though. That navy blue end zone looks really good. That better be a permanent fixture. You look back at last year with the green grass or the white. That navy blue looks so good. So good. Gervon Dexter is decent in getting pressure. Gervon Dexter is good 1 every 4 plays. That's the thing with Bears Twitter. They hype up players to make you think they're better than they are. Gervon Dexter is not playing well this year. He's right there. He's getting manhandled. Nice job by Sweat, finally containing till guys can come over. That's what we need out of the defensive line. Montez Sweat holding the edge. Austin Booker coming from the other side. Kevin Byard coming up, swarm tackle. That's what we need. Lost some yards on that one. Show the whole. CBS is pissing me off. These replay angles and then half a replay. Oh, come on, stop him. It was 3rd and 11. They got 10 yards on that quick pass to Calvin Austin. Is that Elijah Hicks in there? What the heck are we doing, man? We take a timeout because they should punt here. At least it's 4th down. Newsflash, there's been a Sweat sighting. I agree. But that was a good play by Sweat, and they didn't even get to the replay. CBS's coverage is terrible. Fox all day on what I saw from last week to this week. This is absolutely terrible by CBS. It's past noon. Time for a drink. Not for me yet. It's 11:18. Good stop there. That was almost a first down. I think they might be going for it. You look at the headset. While I've got this commercial in the middle of my screen, 131 is plenty of time for Caleb to come down and score. And Caleb's actually looked really good since the first drive, other than when he made the oofy doofy. Yep, they went for it. They got the first down and more. This is going to be a touchdown. Unbuff. What the hell? And then CBS with their coverage didn't even have the start of the play. They're showing tush push. The Bears are lined up for it. They knew how he sold out last time. Handed off to Gainwell. One block by Washington, and he's off to the races for a touchdown. Unreal. All right, Caleb, you got to get us a touchdown now. I'm not Harrison sellout Graham, so I won't be drinking online with you guys, but it might be time for you guys to be breaking open the drinks at this point. Was short of the line to gain or the goal line? We don't want them to be short because they're going to score a touchdown anyways. We need more time on the clock to come orchestrate a drive. Ugh. Now all this is going to do is kill clock. That was just bad. Yeah, that's actually true. It's we got some flashbacks coming here. All right, 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Will be a handoff here. Little pitch, wide open to the side, touchdown. So it ate 3 more seconds of time is what it did. Oh, there's a flag. Is there a hold? A hold would be huge. A hold would be huge. Back them up 10 yards. Then we can stop them for a field goal. No, it was on us. Offsides. They're going to decline it. Touchdown. All right, so that just ate 3 more seconds. Gave the touchdown to Jalen Warren instead of Kenneth Gainwell for those of you in fantasy. Now we're going to go to 5 more minutes of commercials. I'm hating CBS right now. If you notice that the broadcast is terrible, then you don't want to notice those things. Oh, just let's watch the game. Let's enjoy the game. Oh. What's everyone drinking? Yeah, now we need Caleb. It's got a minute left. I mean, he can orchestrate it in 50 seconds. Let's see what Ben. This is the time for Ben to pull things out of his book of tricks. If he ever wanted to pull a bag out of or a trick out of his bag, now is the time to do it because we need to tie this game up before the half. The Steelers get the ball in the first half or in the second half first. Let's go. Get these commercials off my screen. Yeah, CBS hurting for money big time, apparently. This is... Doug, I'm with you, buddy. I'm actually... I don't drink either. Which is probably why I act like this on screen. I don't know if this is necessarily true. I think they're running with more confidence than us right now. We're giving up too many big plays and a couple just mistakes. Darnell Wright and Caleb not tucking that would have been a safety instead of a touchdown. They would have got the ball back. Would they have scored? I don't know. But it's time to lock in, because other than the first drive, Caleb hasn't been bad. The fumble was one poor decision, but other than that, he's looked really good. Other than the one errant throw to Luther Burden, other than that, the first drive not good. Other than that, really good by Caleb. I'm really impressed. I feel good about it. You know, the throw to Rome was a little behind him, but Rome still drug it in. Let's just get this rolling. Let's get it rolling. The defense has got to figure something out. We're down Tyreek Stevenson and Ruben Hippolyte now. You've got Elijah Hicks in there. You've got Amen Obongbemiga in there. We got to get this rolling. Just took a shot at Buchanan's. Wowzer. Yeah, I mean, you always want to keep points off the board, though. We still got this. I'm not down on this game, guys. That was a bad play. We've given up a couple big plays. We sold out for the goal line stop on 4th and 1. It is what it is. It was smart of their part, because anything at the outside, they're creaming us with. Josh Blackwell with the return all the way out to the 35, 36-yard line. Solid one. You got Britton Brown mixing it up with somebody, and then they cut away from the game to show the halftime. Seriously, CBS, get your together. This is garbage coverage. Like, I want to see the game. I don't care what you're showing me about your advertisements in halftime. Like, give me the game. All right, here we go. All right, Caleb in the shotgun. This is where we're going to see the air raid. Let's go. Luther Burden motioning across. You got Rome on one side, DJ on the other. Cole Kmet. Oh, it's Colson Loveland. Oh, they jumped offside. Free play. Air it out, baby. Free play. It's an interception, but Caleb was doing what he should do. Throw it out there. DJ wasn't paying attention, didn't turn around. It's going to come back because they were offsides. Don't worry, guys. Don't be panicked here. It's fine. But a lot of seconds come off the clock with that, though. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't know why DJ quit on that play. That was not a good look for someone I've been defending. You knew that was a free play. You see it right there. Caleb knew it was a free play. DJ should not have quit on that play. That was not good on his part. That ate up some clock, though, big time. All right, 57 seconds left. We got 1st and 5 from the 40-yard line, 41-yard line. Swift back there next to Caleb. Do not hand the ball off. I know you want to keep him honest. Zacchaeus down far. Caleb gets it out to Rome, who snags it in. Oh, they're going to say he was out of bounds. Just out of his arm stretch, and he brought that one in. Caleb a little wide on that one. That was nice. And it was, yeah, if he could have drugged that foot, that would have been phenomenal. But that was, he had to reach for that sucker. Nobody else could have grabbed that one but 6'3", long arm. Rome. Good job, Rome. A little too far. All right, let's go. 2nd and 5. 52 seconds left in the half. Let's go, Caleb. Let's get a little bit more accurate, buddy. Caleb evades a sack there. He tries to dump it down to Burden, and he just throws it behind him. Come on, just soft bit. Just put some touch on your ball. Come on. Tired of the inaccuracy. I can handle a lot of things. I can't handle the inaccuracy. So good in every other way. If he can, I said it several times, if he can get accurate and some touch on his ball, this team is lethal. I'm talking 40 points a game lethal. There we go. Easy over the middle. 1st down. Use that. Hurry up to the ball. Hurry up to the line. Don't use the 1st down yet. They used the timeout. That's fine. You have 2 of them. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not trash talking Caleb, guys. If you know me and you know my analysis, I just speak what I feel. So talented. I freaking love Caleb. I see so many things. His avoiding pressures to sack this year has been the most obvious improvement, and I love it. But he just does not have touch. He needs more time on task. I know that gives people PTSD when you say that, time on, but he needs to get a little touch. I don't know if they need to spend 3 hours just throwing the ball in practice or after practice, whatever. All right, we're at midfield. 1st and 10, 42 seconds. I don't want to settle for a field goal. Let's go. Cross the middle to Zacchaeus. Going to get down. Come on. They're holding him. It's delay of game. That is a delay of game on. That's a they saw him laying on him. The refs need to call a flag there. When they're not getting off of him, that's a delay of game. That's a penalty. All right, let's hit this up, Tony. I know you're being cheeky because I see the laughing. Tyson Bagent is less accurate, and Tyson Bagent has a longer time to throw. A lot of people don't realize that either. Tyson Bagent takes longer to throw than Caleb. Tyson Bagent is a quality backup. That's all he is. All right. Snaps the ball in the shotgun on the sideline there to DeAndre Swift. Gets out of bounds. There's a flag on the play. What the F is the flag for? Legal shift. They're going to call us for it. Come on. $30 seconds left in the half. Right now, you're looking at probably field goal range as your key indicator, which puts us down at the half. I don't like it either way. Let's go big game hunting here. I want to see him air it out on this play, then go for the first down on the next one if you don't get it. Let's go. Caleb across the middle, airs it out. It should have been picked off. He is just overthrowing everything. I'm going to throw something here in a second, and it's not going to be pretty. What can I throw? My headset? That should have been a pick. No, you don't need to try somewhere else. You need to bring the ball down 3 yards, 9 feet. Put it in his chest. Quit airing these balls out. All right, little dump down to Burden. Burden's going to take it. Go further. Oh, break free. Ah! Almost. Okay, 16, 15, 14. Tick, 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 tick. Get up there and spike it. Let's go. Tick, 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 tick. Spike it with 10 seconds left. Come on. 9, 8, 7 still enough. Spike, go. That's enough for one play. Let's get one more play off and then a field goal. You got enough time for one play. Let's go. No, you're not going to push for the end zone. Would be too many seconds, but you're going to try to get closer. Man, one more guy to beat, and he could have been off to the races. I don't know if I agree that he was accurate as hell in college. I don't think he was accurate as hell in college. He was always just special at evading things and creating opportunities. He creates special plays out of nowhere. Yeah, he had to get rid of that one. All right, Cairo, 40-something yarder. 40-yarder for Cairo is golden. $47-yarder should be fine. 0 for 6 career past 55. So 47 is locked in, golden. Boom, kick up, good. All right, good. Frustrating. We needed a touchdown there. All right, with that, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and fill my water up, and we will be right back. Right back, and then we'll do the PFF stats real quick. All right, gang. We're back. Still no Carl. Let's see what Carl says. All right. Yeah, that's a throwaway. They don't count against your adjusted completion percentage. All right. Let's change the view here. Make me little while we look at the box score real quick. Look at the other games real fast. Other games around the league, you got the Giants still beating the Lions 20-17 at halftime. Packers and Vikings starting the third quarter. Packers up 10-6. Seahawks up 16-3 against the Titans. Started down 3-0, so it's been a total takeover since then. Colts up 14-9 on the Chiefs, and the Jets are still up 7-3 as they start the third quarter there. For the Bears game, here's our box score. Got Caleb 10 for 21 for 120 yards and 2 touchdowns. Little inaccurate today. Caleb Williams has 3 rushes for 22 yards. Kyle Monangai 5 for 16. Luther Burden 1 for 15, and that one almost broke out a little bit farther. Receiving, you got Luther Burden leading the way, 3 for 5 on his targets. Colson Loveland 3 for 4. 46, 38, 22 yards. So some improvement definitely necessary in the second half. He's just got to figure out how to bring that ball down because that's not good enough. All right, let's share the PFF screen. Let's just go there together. I haven't even looked at it yet. Share. I had it open earlier. Let's see here what we got. Screen out just a little bit. This is not going to be updated. That's the very beginning of the game. Let's see how it looks now. All right, so for your blockers, they got Joe Tooney with the best blocking grade so far, 85.2. Let's see. 1 sack allowed by Darnell Wright. That's the strip sack. Pressure allowed by Ozzie, and that's a hurry variety. Penalty by Darnell Wright. So Pass blocking good other than that one. And his total offensive grade, 59.8. This is why grades aren't completely accurate. But Luke Newman, 11 snaps. So overall offensive grades, Joe Tooney, Ozzie Trujillo, Colston Loveland only had one pass blocking opportunity. That's interesting. Cole come out with 2 when they're saying he was a little shady. Let's see Caleb's stat line. Passing. All right. Fumble was not good. That's going to hurt his grade overall. But 2 turnover-worthy plays to 0 big-time throws. That's opposite of what Caleb usually is. He's usually 2 big-time throws, 0 turnover-worthy plays. His adjusted completion percentage only 56.3. So only one of those to throw away. 2 throwaways right there. Other than that, he's just inaccurate. This is a bad stat line for Caleb today. 33% pressure turn to sack with his time to throw way down, which shows you the correlation does not matter. Time to throw does not matter. I've never cared about time to throw. 2 scrambles, 6 first downs. So that's way completely different than the rest of the year. This is way down, and these are backwards. So second half adjustments completely necessary. Let me look at the defensive line because I always like to see how the pass rush is going. So pass rush opportunities, we have 0 pressures. Oh, that's on true pass sets. Pressures so far, we have 1 pressure by Austin Booker so far. That is it. 1 pressure. He's the only one with any pass rush win rate or any pressure on this. Holy crap. That's terrible. That's bad. Oh, that's ugly. Oof. Run defense. Grady Jarrett, they're saying, is having a decent game on the run defense. I haven't noticed him too much yet, but Montez Sweat down here. Andrew Billings has been playing terrible lately. Jervon Dexter, 48.9. That's terrible. Joe Troyan-Shrink is down there, so nothing good to report from this defensive line so far. Montez Sweat, Jervon Dexter, Grady Jarrett, Dom Robb, all at the bottom of this pass rush. Not good. Not good, guys. That's not good. That is just flat out not good enough when you're trying to win a ball game. The fact that we're in this 21-17 is a miracle. Let's look at the coverage grades, and then we'll be done with the PFF stuff for now. Nashawn Wright, with his interception, has a 95.5 grade. Elijah Hicks has been in a lot more. Let's see where he's been playing. Who's been filling in outside? Oh, it's not showing positions. Let's look at overall defense. Defense. Sorry, I navigate this without telling you what I'm doing too much, but here's your alignment stack. Here's your corner. So Nashawn Wright, Tyreek Stevenson, and then Nick McLeod has filled in for him on the outside. Kind of what I thought happened. Let's go back and look at coverage grades. Nashawn Wright having a really good game. The interception and a 31.9 NFL passer rating against him. Nick McLeod, nothing targeted on him so far. That's good. They haven't picked on him since he came in for Tyreek Stevenson. Tyreek Stevenson wasn't doing great before we announced during the game. It was just not. A couple of them where he's just out of position. So DeMarco Jackson, let's look at the run defense again. I want to see DeMarco Jackson, how he's doing as the middle linebacker. Here's DeMarco Jackson. He's got 3 tackles, 1 missed tackle, so not terrible. Coverage grades are probably a little bit bad. So could be worse. Could be better. Should be better. It could have been much worse, but it should have been better. Name that song. All right. How close are we to coming back here after we muddled through all that mid-time? 3 minutes left until the half ends. Muddled through all that halftime stuff that made me feel no better. Not in this order, but I would agree. Completely agree. Completely agree. It says it's tough to get pressure on quick pressures. That's a good point because they've been doing a lot of just dump passes to the outside, a lot of screens. That's a really good point to bring up. So, Keith, that's a really good point. Appreciate that insight. Tough to get pressure on quick passes, and that is true. Tackling needs to be a lot better if that's the case, though. If you've got that many runs and that many quick passes to the outside, a lot of screens, then you need to have a lot better tackling grades. Yeah, there were a lot better options this offseason. We talked about those options on the channel. And when they signed these two, you'd be optimistically, okay, well, they know something we don't know. Second half adjustments. Let's go. Bears need to come out with some adjustments. Caleb's got to calm it down. We're only down 21-17. Look at all those stats we just reviewed, and really we should be down a lot more, honestly. The fact that we came back, here's your play-by-play drives. You got the Bears started off with a punt. That was not a good one. Then we got the interception. We scored a touchdown off of it. Great. They came back with a touchdown. We fumbled it. I don't know why they have fumbled twice here. And then we made them turn it over on downs. Got a touchdown. They got a touchdown. And then a field goal. So interesting the way they have that laid out. Something's wrong there. I'm not going to sit here and try to figure it out while we're waiting for the second half to come back. Less than a minute left, and Pittsburgh will receive the ball. Really important to come out strong defensively right on this. Oh, what'd you see this? Jonah Jackson has an eye. Something happened with his eye. I was worried it was a concussion. Yeah, it looked like, thank you, Creighton and Robert Phillips. Yeah, it did look like he was dazed. It almost looked like he was, holding his head a little bit. And again, I apologize for the darkness of my screen. Brought the rig out here. I didn't adjust the new camera. So it's a little darker than normal. I'll try to get that figured out and before the next one. We'll get her figured out. Packers came out and drove down, scored on the first drive of the second half. That's what you want after making adjustments in the second half. Not necessarily a face mask, but illegal hands to the face would be true. Defense can't be putting their fingers through the... They're showing the replay of Caleb fumbling that in the end zone. Yeah, I agree. They really exposed us there. We sold out for the goal line stance, and they exposed it. They've been exposing us on the outside all game. Creighton Wilfong with his daily breaking news. Breaking news, Big Dex ran out of the tunnel, bumped into TJ Watt and snapped him in half. The Bears will get an unsportsmanlike penalty to start the second half. Snapped him in half like a twig. I would like to see that version of Gervon Dexter. Big Dex needs to show up. All right, Cairo set to kick off. Third quarter starting. Move this thing back up so it's in the right spot. Yeah, can we emergency sign J.J. Watt? I'm all in favor of that. There we go. Good gang tackle there. Stop him at the 25-yard line. It looked like that was the tight end that we just called up. I don't think he was active for the game, though. Was he? Yeah, he was. 86. Isn't that let's see what Ben Johnson has to say. All right, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Ben Johnson's still talking on that because CBS doesn't know how to do a broadcast. Missed tackles. Gets an extra 4 yards because we can't wrap up. Shed your blocker. Wrap up. Basics of defense. Shed your tackle or your blocker and wrap up. We're losing the turnover battle. That is very unlike the Bears. Could be our detriment today. All right, so 2nd and 4 from the 31-yard line under center. They fake the handoff. They're going to roll out. No one's open. Let's sack him. Oh, let's not sack him, and let's let him get an extra 3 yards. Unreal. Come on. I don't know if I can handle. I played defensive line. I was a defensive end. So I'm not NFL caliber, but I watched this. I'm just like, why is there so much undiscipline by our guys? Montez Sweat overrunning that. You got 2 guys there. You got DeMarco Jackson and Montez Sweat, and they both overran that one. Play contained together. You got 2 guys there. Work as a unit. Work as a team. I just don't understand it. All right, 3rd and 2. Big stop here. They hand it off. And he gets through for the first down. We need a 3rd down stop here. Billings actually shed his guy, but then got stopped on the 2nd line. He got double teamed. All right. They're just going to keep running it on us. 1st and 10 from the Pittsburgh 36-yard line. They fake the handoff, play action, and there's another sack opportunity. He was held. Sweat got him. Yes, he shed through it. He was held, and they still got through for the sack. We needed that so bad. I don't understand why they're not calling that hold, though. It's fine. We would have declined it anyways. We'll take the sack. Boom. Love it. Love it. Thank you, Montez Sweat. Need more of that against big old Darnell Washington. Okay, 2nd and 14. Needed that. Recorded 1 sack in 5 of his last 6 games. Boom. Let's get some more. I feast off those snacks. Let's feast off those. Handoff to Gainwell up the middle. Man, we have got to tackle sooner than that. Gain of 4 back to the line of scrimmage. Nick McLeod is getting huffy. He's getting huffy. I want to see a little violence from my guys. We're going to have 3rd and 10. This is a huge 3rd down stop. They've been getting too many big gains on these same type of opportunities. So this is huge for the Bears right now. 3rd and 10. 57 of you in the chat. I appreciate you tuning in. Hit that like button if you haven't done that. If you need an insurance quote, hit me up. Don't go to Kalshi. All right, 3rd and 10. Shotgun. Rudolph's back. He airs it out. Big throw. Nahshon Wright, almost another pick, but that's okay. They're going to have to punt it. Nahshon Wright had the beat on him. I'm liking Nahshon Wright's coverage. No, don't be hurt. Don't be hurt. He's got something with his hips. We can't afford Nahshon Wright out. Don't do that. Stand up. He's getting up. He's getting up on his own. He had him. Oh, man. Nahshon Wright is becoming such a good cornerback, and now we need to re-sign him today. He's better than Tyreek Stevenson. Oh, he almost had that. That was so close. That's right. They're going to have to punt here. That's fine. Yeah, that could have been it too. Even if he's had that happen. Ooh, Matt Wright as he caught it. Devin Duvernay. That's going to be on the 8-yard line. We're so low on salary cap. I'm good on signing him to a value contract of $1 million or $2 million. He's been so valuable as a backup. Yes, I'm not too prideful to say when I was wrong about a player, and he's been a very valuable fill-in. Hit or miss first half of the season. We're going to start at the 4-yard line, guys. Travis Homer with the hold there. I thought Travis Homer was out for this game. No. That was Roschon that's out. F. Another commercial. All right, so the Bears get the ball back. We did our job. That's what's important. I did. I take things as they are. So at the beginning of the season, he sucked. He sucked. He was terrible. He was absolutely terrible. But he has been one of those players that has increased and improved every week. And I'm not too prideful to say, you know what? He's done his job and he's done what he needs to be. He has been a very solid fill-in. Still a lot of big plays given up, but this game rock solid. I mean, he's been our best defender in this game. I thought Homer was inactive. They had on the screen that the flag was on Homer. Must have been Elijah Hicks, who's 22. Homer's 21. They must have just saw it wrong. Yeah, we need something to happen today. Ooh, here's a question. Is Drake May better than Caleb? Right now, the answer is probably honestly, realistically, yes. Potential-wise, if Caleb can get the accuracy and the touchdown, his elusiveness and the way he sees the field is better. But Drake May right now is playing better than Caleb. Yes, it's hard to deny that. I don't think he'll get a great contract. Teams aren't going to take 1 year and say, oh, you deserved a max contract. If he takes another prove it contract, he might get a $5-6 million contract. He might get a big one. Who knows? If he does, that's good for the Bears. If he takes like let's say a 3-year, $30 million contract, we'll get a comp pick for him for losing Nahshon Wright. So that's not the worst thing in the world. We can use that comp pick in the 5th round to get another cornerback. More commercials. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's happy with Hightower at this point. Is Drake May having an uncharacteristically inaccurate day today? Da Bears. Yeah, you're gonna see us hand the ball off first year. They're gonna know it's coming. So hopefully Ben has something creative up his sleeve. You're pinned back 4-yard line. Oh, so the flag wasn't against us. Oh, it was on them. They're gonna have to re-punt. Woo! That's huge field position change. Wow. Wow. Great. Hey, and they've got Lamade Zacchaeus back there for the punt return. That's different. Okay, we get to repunt this. I love it. Instead of being pinned back at the 4-yard line, we're going to get a repunt. Ooh. Dominique Robinson was in there. And that goes out of bounds. We're going to be somewhere between the 40 and 50-yard line. That was a shanked punt that went out of bounds. There's little brawl starting on the field. You've got Jonathan Owens and Elijah Hicks mixing it up with TJ Watt. And then you got the Kalinick, the tight end that's here for the game today. Their flags? No flags. They're just going to sort them out and say, get to your own sidelines. But people getting a little bit frisky in this one. I always like to see Daniel Hardy getting frisky too. Got a little bit of a mouth on him. Oh, I didn't see that in the middle. 50 and yeah, that's Kalinick, our tight end. Little extracurricular. Where are we at here? 40 yard line even. All right, so we start on the 40. I think that's probably a bad spot, honestly. Should have been a little bit better spot than that, but that's okay. I wasn't there. I didn't see it. All right, 1st and 10. Caleb in the shotgun. They're finally listening to me. They're going to go with a little air raid. Much better than being pinned back at the 4 and having to run the ball. They're coming with the blitz. They're showing blitz. Read that right across the middle. Perfect. Exactly what I said as it happens. Rome takes it for an extra 10 yards. I said it. They did it. Finally, they freaking listened. I love it. You see that blitz coming. It leaves that slot receiver, which Rome was lined up in. You leave him right wide open. All you got to do is cut 3 steps, jab inside, throw it to him. I said it. It manifested. It happened. Oh, behind him again. Come on, Caleb. You're freaking lucky your guys have hands today. Dude, come on. All right, in tight this time. You'll see a handoff to keep him honest. My guy, Mananga, is in there. They're going to can. Switch up the play. Little slot right to the outside for Komet. Could it be? Across the middle. Ooh, nice. Right on the chest to Roma Dunze again. Call it dead, man. Roma's dragging guys, but no reason to get him injured there, refs. You see him wrapped up. Let the play die. This is a good drive. This is a good drive. This makes me happy. Caleb's still a little inaccurate, but you can't expect perfection. But that one was right on the numbers on that one. That one was good. If the defense can step up like that, like the last series, we're going to be in business the rest of this game. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Caleb in the shotgun again. Looks like he's got Cole Kmet lined up next to him. He does for blocking. A little screen out to DJ Moore, who breaks free for another 7 yards. Little extracurricular hit by Logan Wilson there. Could have called a flag on that. It would have been ticky-tacky. If I was a Steeler, I would have been upset if they did. Now DJ Moore and Logan Wilson little bickering at each other. Flag on the play, and of course they're showing another highlight from another game instead of showing our game. What's the flag for? Are they going to call a late hit on Logan Wilson? Unsportsmanlike? They're going to call taunting on DJ Moore after Logan Wilson hit him out of bounds. DJ Moore looking at them just like, are you kidding me? Oh, it's because he threw the ball at his chest. Unreal. That's so tick-tacky. That's so freaking tick-tacky. That is so tick-tacky. Refs want to control this game. The Bears are coming back driving, ready to score a touchdown. Now it's going to be 2nd and 20. Unfreaking real. Unreal on that one. That's a joke. That's a joke. Now you're looking to, preserve field position for a field goal. Motion across from Luther Burden. Caleb in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He's about to get sacked. Nice. DeAndre Swift dumped down. He's going to cut across, get a couple more yards. We're going to be 3rd and about 5 yards to go. That was a great pickup and a good cutback by DeAndre Swift. Good. He baited them into that. They thought they had the sack going. Dumps it right over the top. Nice touch. See, that's the touch we need from Caleb. Just nice and soft. Doesn't have to be a bullet. DeAndre releases. You got Joe Tooney out there blocking, or is that Drew Dahlman? Either way, you got someone out there blocking. You got 2 of them out there blocking, both Tooney and Dahlman. And good gain. So 3rd and 6 now, and you're in field goal range. So take a little shot here and do something nice. All right. Caleb in the shotgun. We're going to have a false start. Wide open DJ Moore, and it's not going to count. Oh, it was on them? That was on them? 2 touchdown day for DJ Moore? Offsides on the Steelers! Sorry for my delayed reaction, but I thought that was on us. Woo! Yes! Oh, that was offsides on them. I thought we false started. I thought Ozzie had a false start. I saw Ozzie's reaction. I didn't see the jump by them. DJ Moore cuts across the middle. Caleb to DJ, touchdown. Sorry for my delay, guys. I thought that was on us. I thought we were getting the flag. Ended up being on them. Bears are up 24-21. Bear down, Chicago Bears. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. 3 touchdown day for Caleb Williams. Look at that smile on his face. He's happy as can be. Let's go defense. Woo! Sorry about that. I did not get the proper play-by-play reaction there because I really thought that was on us. I saw Ozzie jump before everybody else jumped, but that was because Pittsburgh jumped off sides first. So I thought our rookie was having an issue, and I just automatically thought it was coming back. But no. Bears are up 24-21. Love it. Love everything about it. Let's look at the box score now. All right. After that, Rome and DJ both looked really good on that series. You got Caleb with 15 for 20. That's a lot better. Nearing 60% now with 195 yards and 3 touchdowns. Really good. The rushing is what I said it needs to be. Calm down a little bit. All right. Rome, 3 receptions, 53 yards. Luther Burden, 3 for 46. Colson Loveland, 3 for 38. And DJ Moore, 3 for 35. Nice spreading it out amongst these guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is good. And now we got to come down here to show we got a sack finally. A sack. Montez Sweat with a sack. Looks like Amen's in quite a bit. DeMarco Jackson leading the way with 7 total tackles, 3 solo and 4 assists on that. Kevin Byard with a tackle for loss. Looking much better. Now let's maintain this momentum and not let them get back into it. Big defensive stand coming up here. This is going to be big. I don't think we're seeing Karl today. I'm going to have to change the thumbnail after because Karl decided to be a no-show. Carlito with the no-show. Gotta have faith. Gotta have faith. I do not think we're cutting Edmonds to save money. He's played up to his contract. He's too valuable. This is just and I think they game planned for having an offseason where we don't have any big free agent signings that with the salary cap this year. And anybody who does go sign somewhere else, if we lose someone, we're going to get some comp picks. We have to build through the draft this year. This is a bigger year for the draft than any other year. All right. So second half, starting off like we wanted, a big stop, and then we got a touchdown. It's exactly what we needed. Now just keep producing from here. 67 and 69. We jumped from 6'7", to 69 in the chat. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Cairo with the kickoff, little squibber. And come on, break. There we go. Oh, they fumbled it, but the ball had already gone out of bounds when he fumbled it. So I don't like that camera angle. I'm not liking CBS. No more games on CBS this year. CBS, go away. I got nothing against CBS. I just have not enjoyed this coverage by them. Stop showing time to throw. Time to throw doesn't matter. I don't care about time to throw. I care about him getting the ball out, not getting sacked, and being accurate. Accuracy matters to me. Let's go. 6-7. 6-7, Doug Dorham. Now we're at 7-1. I don't know of anything creative for 7-1, but we got 7-1 in the chat. If you have hit the like button, hit the like button. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. You got Mason Rudolph under center, motioning across DK Metcalf. They're going to hand it off as always, and we can't stop. We're a wet paper towel on defense. We can't stop anybody. Chris Williams is in the game. Why is Chris Williams in the game? Why? Why is Chris Williams in the game? He should not be touching this game with how many injuries we have. Jervon Dexter was supposed to have this amazing conditioning, right? You play every freaking snap, and you prove that you can get a pressure. You prove that you can stop the run. 2nd and 2. They're going to run it again. Oh, we stop them. See? You ask, and it happens. And Joe Tryon Shriinka on the outside sets the edge, and Amen Ogbumbumiga helps with the cleanup duty, and we finally got a tackle for, looks like at the line of scrimmage, but it was a good stop. Here we go, 3rd and 2. This is big. Let's go. All right. 3rd and 2 from the 35-yard line. Big boy set there. They got an extra lineman in. Okay. Yes. I wasn't really doing anything. They dumped it off to Gainwell. DeMarco Jackson covered him really well. Gainwell ended up getting eaten up by the turf monster, but the coverage was really good there. So they are going to be stopped on 4th down. It's going to be 4th and 3, a loss of 1 on that one. And look at DeMarco. I see this is good coverage here. That's exactly what DeMarco Jackson needed to do. And that's what CBS should be showing more of. Good job, DeMarco Jackson. Good job by your green dot, as Karl wants me to say. And now here's the punt. Clean punt is off. Duvernay's back. He's going to call for the fair catch at about the 26, 27-yard line is where the Bears will take over. Let's see consistency. Let's see it keep rolling. Let's see another good series I'd like to see 3 solid runs with 5 clean passes, 5 for 5, and another touchdown. And this game will start getting put away and feel really good about where the Bears are. All right, quit showing basketball on here. I don't need to see basketball. Quit showing me those ads. Let's go. All right, so here's your scoring plays. DJ Moore had the 5-yard touchdown, the first of the game. DK Metcalf then had a touchdown. Then Nick Herberg, 0-yard fumble recovery. That TJ Watt sacked, and Caleb let go of the ball. Colson Loveland, 12-yard pass from Caleb. Jalen Warren, a rushing touchdown. Then Cairo Santos just before the half. And then the Bears come out and DJ Moore, 25-yard pass from Caleb. So those are all your scoring ones. 2 receiving touchdowns by DJ Moore and 1 by Colston Loveland. Beautiful, 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 beautiful thing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 66 in the chat. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's time for a touchdown to Rome. I like Rome a lot. Rome is one of my favorite Bears for sure. Yeah, McRib time. Yeah, I like that. Good point, Doug. Okay, the defense is slowly making adjustments to the run D, and suddenly Caleb is laying the ball right in there. Could be worse. Absolutely. Caleb looks like after halftime, only 1 pass behind Luther Burden or Rome. It was behind Rome, but Rome still caught it. Other than that, he's been pretty pinpoint right on the chest, so he's looking good. The pass to DJ Moore for the touchdown was really clean. Pass that I thought was on, penalty that I thought was on us, ended up not being on us. So let's go. That's right. Shout him out. Keith Hunley says, bear down. Let's go, baby. Give Kyle the ball. 1 more touchdown, then we can start running the rock a little bit more. Let's get this tutty. Let's get Kyle, my guy, Manungai, a couple touches on this one for sure. Hit that like. Brian Gilmore in here. What's Caleb's record for passing touchdowns in a game? I think it's 4. I think it's 4 touchdowns. I have to go back and check, but I'm pretty sure it's 4. He's never had a 300-yard game with 3 touchdowns, though. Every 300-yard game he's had has had 2. So we're going to creep up on that here in the third quarter. I'd love to see a 350-yard game and 4 touchdowns. That would be beautiful. 4 tutties would be awesome. All right. Caleb is going to be under center for the first one. You're going to see a handoff to Swift here. You can already see what's coming. They're going to know what's coming too. So they're stacking the box. See a little play action here. Motions across Rome. Fake the handoff. Little play action. Goes right across to. They're going to say he didn't complete the catch. Oh, come on. Give it to him. And that's going to go down as a contested catch, not done again. He needs more contested catches. He has the ball out of bounds. Oh, man. I don't know, man. That looks like a catch to me. Saying he doesn't maintain it because he doesn't get another step. Where's Rome's dad? Jonah Jackson's back in there. Good call there by Monsters of the Mic. Good coverage. Caleb just dirts it at the feet of Durham Smythe because nobody was open. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Dang it, that's a drive killer. Rome, you got to hold that in, man. It's not a drop, but it's a contested catch that he's going to lose. His 72% contested catches last year, and he's down around 30% this year. That's a massive drop-off. He's got to haul those in and do the little things. He's got to haul those in and do the little things. Keith, I'm with you on that, but I think they're saying that it was the process of the catch they didn't have, so they probably would have called non-touchdown too. There we go. DJ Moore across the middle. Ooh, that's going to be real close to a first down. I think he's going to be half a yard shy. Will the Bears go for it? They're going to call it a full yard shy. Let's go for it, baby. Come on. Be aggressive. $65 is reporting as eligible. That, you know who that is? That's our lineman that we call up Jordan McFadden. Are we handing the ball off to Jordan McFadden? Oh. They're punting. 4th and 1, and we're punting. Dang it. I would love to go for there, but on our side of the field, that's too risky. It's the right call to make. Tackle. All right. Defense has got to step up again. That would have been huge to get some points on that series. Too bad we didn't. We needed that bad. Yeah, that was a good throw. Nice throw across the middle by Caleb to DJ Moore. Connection there looks really solid in this game. I like that those two are connecting. Just not quite enough. Saw a block in the back. I didn't see that one. You guys both see it, though. Another commercial. All right, we stuck through it. We're up 24-21. Defense, let's go. This game was getting a little bit ugly, but now the Bears are in good position. We need the turnover battle won. We need to have Nahshon Wright come down with that other interception. An interception here would be huge. Haven't seen Tyreek Stevenson back in the game. Anybody know an update on Tyreek Stevenson, whether he's back or not? Feel the same way. Jordan McFadden with a fullback handoff would have been sweet right there. I know that one's an iffy one. That could have easily gone either way. You saw one ref was trying to say no, that's complete. The other ref was saying incomplete. They ended up saying incomplete. Come on, let's go. Get away from these commercials. Let's do this. I have to mute the mic when I clear my throat. It's freezing cold here today. Freezing cold. It's 61 degrees. Ooh, brr. Brr. That is something that you cannot predict. Some years, some teams get plagued by injuries. Some years, I'm really just glad our offensive line hasn't been plagued by injuries. Because it's not really one that you can get them to overturn. Without a clear third step down, they're not going to overturn it. What do we got? Indy's way up on Kansas City, New England up on Cincinnati, Baltimore's up on the Jets, Seattle way up on Tennessee, and we're back. All right, let's go. Let's go, defense. They don't trust Rudolph in the air. And if they do, Nahshon, pick him off. They're going to run it here. You can tell from the formation. Nahshon Wright, eat on that. Hands it off. Nahshon Wright right there. Good job. Read that very well. Saw that the same way I saw it. Good job. Good job, Nahshon. DK Metcalf has had 2 different times he's limped off. Something with his leg is bothering him. So DK Metcalf is going to come out of the game. He is not happy. Oh, he was blocking and he got his leg rolled up on. It was already injured from earlier. You saw earlier he was hobbling off too. All right, come on, Dex. They're showing you. I want to see something big out of you right here, Dex. Likely another handoff here. Nope, in the shotgun. Back to pass. On the sideline, way overthrows it. Nick McLeod and coverage. They're going to call. They threw a flag on what? That ball was way overthrown. What are they calling there? A bail me out play? That's a bail me out call because they were sucking. Oh, he's tugging his jersey. There it is. Okay, fine. Come on, McLeod. You're one of the worst players on our team. The only person I've trashed on more than Nahshon Wright is you. So step up like Wright has and show me something good. You didn't even need to tug there. That was so overthrown. Huge penalty. Man, that covers the whole half of the field. Man, that kills us. Come on. Here's the handoff. Nice job by Wright again covering that, and then comes in to swarm in. You got Montez Sweat coming from the other side. Good job, Nahshon Wright. Definitely the show me game. Hitting his own helmet saying, yeah, jacked up, let's go. Yeah, Nahshon Wright has been having a game for sure. It was holding. You're correct. I didn't see it from the first angle. They showed the second angle, and that was a hold. There's no need for it. It was so overthrown. Okay, let's go. Fake the handoff, play action. Oh, there's a sack. Strip sack. It's Opus live. Sweat picks it up. Ah, get the ball. Just jump on the ball. Dexter, you had it. What are you doing? Just jump on it. Oh, we got it. We did get it. Woo! Yes. Jervon Dexter almost blew that by not jumping on it. He was trying to pick it up and be a hero, but we ended up getting the ball anyways. Nice. Turnover battle, just like we said. They were looking for a little dump pass for the outlet. Sweat hits him from the backside. They fumble it. Let's see this replay. Dexter kicks it, tries to pick it up, just jump on the ball. But it looks like DeMarco Jackson and somebody else both fell on it, got the ball for us. Yes! Huge! Montez Sweat with the game after we're trashing the first half. Yes! Boom, baby! Boom! Let's go, fellas. Steve Rogers, that's right. Let's go, bear down. Just like last time, we put it away with the touchdown. Critical, 54 yards to the touchdown. Let's go. Right across the middle to DJ Moore again. Man, right in the middle of his numbers too. Call it dead, refs. What are you doing? DJ right across the middle. This is what we're talking about at the beginning of the game. Their corners do not have solid coverage. 32nd against the pass this year. Expose it all day, just like that. Right in the numbers. I freaking love it. This gets me psyched up as a Bears fan. We need this. Let's go. Let's go. Nice job, DJ. That's my DJ. Should be a handoff here. Keeping him honest. There it is. Handoff to my guy, Manungai, who cuts it up. Gets 8 yards. Woo! Love it. Love it. Man, I'm on a high right now. Who needs drugs when you got Bears football? Woo! Let's go. Let's go, baby. This is what I was asking for all game. Let's keep this offense clicking, make it look clean. This is Bears football right here. Defense taking it away, offense going down and being efficient. Oh, he predetermined that one, and Rome was not ready for that pass. That's the only hiccup I've seen on this one. He needs to get off that read. You saw him watching Rome from the start. He was predetermining that one. I don't know what else was open. You have to watch the All-22 to see it, but he was set on going to Rome. Rome had a guy right on him, and he threw it behind him, and whatever. One play. So it's going to be 3rd and 2 now. 3rd and 2, Jordan McFadden. Let's get you in there for a fullback run. Let's go. Here's the handoff to my guy, Manungai, who squirts through, and it's going to be right at the line of scrimmage. I think he's going to be just short. You better go for it, Ben Johnson. Ooh, one official has it on the line to gain. One official's waving for the first down. The other one's got a foot behind. Let's see which one they listen to. Nice. The official on the close side is saying first down, and let's see. Ooh, that's real close. I'll take the spot. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to chat right now because I'm too hyped for what's going on right now. We're at the 24-yard line, first down, 24 yards away from a touchdown and really helping to solidify this game. Manungai misses his Oh, nice. Nice getting something out of nothing. Monangai missed his block. Durham Smythe is the outlet right there. Just gets a diving little catch for 4 yards. Really nice. Nice to make something out of nothing. Really nice. I like that. Those plays are just as important as the big plays. Getting something out of nothing is really important. Hand off to Monangai, cuts upfield, cuts through 10-yard line. He's inside the 10. They're going to keep pushing. He's about the 9 or 8-yard line. My guy, Monangai, running back 1 for the Bears. Let's go. He's got good hips to be able to shift and then jump through that tackle like that. Kyle Monangai is so underrated. People are starting to notice. Let's go. All right, 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Punch this sucker in now. Give it to Monangai again. I'm good with that. My guy, Monangai, pushing through all the way up to the 3 to the 2-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and goal. This should take us to the end of the 3rd period. So I'm going to go take a bathroom break and fill up my water. Be right back. I just realized I do it every week. I don't advocate sports betting, guys. I do very little bets. But I do it every week because I'm waiting for Kayla's breakout game. I did the 300-plus yard, 3 touchdown. Let's see. Caleb, 3+ touchdowns, 300 yards, and the Bears need to win by 3.5. $8 bet to win $100. So that might finally hit this week. No, I don't advocate sports betting. That's why I haven't taken a sponsorship for sports betting. But here we are. Let's look at this real quick. I was trying to hurry so I didn't miss the next play. We got Caleb at 228. He could reach it. If the Steelers don't come back on this next drive, though, you'll see his hand on the ball off a lot. My guy, Monangai, 43 yards on 9 carries. All right, here we go. 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Swift in the backfield. They're going to hand off to Swift. He's going to cut it to the outside. Nothing there. He's going to lose a yard. Oh, he actually fought for an extra yard there. Steelers are being Poor sport losers snatching the ball out of his hands after the play's way dead. Get out of here with that crap. So now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1.5, 2-yard line. And put it from the 2-yard line. See a little play action here and just a little dump pass. That's what I would love to see. My guy, Manungai, back in as he should be. They hand it off to Manungai, who punches it up the middle for Tutty. My guy, Manungai. He's taking over as RB1. That's just clean as day, pure and simple. He is our running back 1. My guy, Manungai. Good, clean hips. Shifty. He can jump. He can juke. That's my guy, Manungai. And look at that offensive line. Look at the penetration. Darnell Wright with a rough game, but when it matters most, he's pushing that guy way out of the way. And Ozzie, as far as I can tell, is having a great game. Let me go check. I mean, PFF isn't everything, but if you haven't noticed Ozzie having an issue, that usually means they're having a good game. Here's the extra point. Cairo, they plant it down, up, and it is good right through the middle. Yeah, Ozzie with the second best pass blocking grade. Ozzie with the best overall grade combined with his run blocking and pass blocking combined. He's got an 81.9 grade. So Ozzie might be earning that left tackle job after all the smack talk we've talked on him. And sometimes it just takes guys a little bit of time to develop. Second rounder, I'm not hating it. In fact, let's bring this up while we're on timeout because we hate these timeouts so much. Let's add PFF. So here's your offensive lineman for this game. Well, this is actually everybody in their blocking grades. But Ozzie with the highest overall grade, the second highest pass blocking grade behind Joe Tooney. It's hard to have a better blocking game than Joe Tooney. But only a couple pressures in this game. One of them by Ozzie, one by Darnell Wright, one by Kyle Manungai, and one by DeAndre Swift. 1 sack given up there. So 1 penalty to Darnell Wright, 1 to DJ Moore. Other than that, nothing really from the offensive side. So really solid game by Ozzie Trapillo. Joe Tooney, Jonah Jackson. Good thing he came back. You see the couple of plays that where is it at? Luke Newman came in. Not bad. Not terrible. So overall, good. Let's see how it's improved Caleb's passing, though, real quick. So the interception is going to hurt him with his overall grade on this one. Or I'm sorry, not the interception, but the fumble. That's going to hurt him on this one. And then the almost interception that should have been. So he's got 3 turnover-worthy plays. So that's going to hurt his grade. But overall, played very efficiently since that time. 229 yards. Completion percentage is up to 56, but adjusted completion percentage is better, 66.7. So he's back where he needs to be. 4 throwaways, 6 defensive pressures, and 1 sack taken. So that's back down where it needs to be too. So it's getting there. It's getting there. We just needed this game. We just needed the game to go along. Needed the game to go along. Keith Hall says the Giants are beating the Lions. So let's go over and check out the scores while we still have time out here. Let's look at the full scoreboard. We got the Bears beating the Steelers, which is beautiful. We got the Patriots and Bagels getting a little bit closer in that one. So Patriots 20-13. Giants are up 27-17. Woo, 27-17. Giants are up on the Lions. Let's hope that holds. 10-point lead in the fourth quarter. That's a solid. That's where the Bears are right now. Packers are way up on the Vikings, so that one's getting a little bit out of hand. Seahawks 30-17 over the Titans, and Colts are up on the Chiefs, and Ravens are running away with it against the Jets. So, all right, let's go back to the game. False advertisement on my part. Carl's a no-show. Carl ended up no-showing on me today. He did tell me he likes enjoying the game. I'm not going to be mad at him for a live stream. All right, they return it out to about the 29-yard line, which is where they will take over in the defense. See if they can make one more big stop here, and you'll start seeing the. I was wrong. Trapillo is playing well on the left side. Hope it continues. Me too. Yeah, BJ has done a good job after calming down Caleb after the early sack fumble touchdown. The first series, inaccurate. Third series, sack fumble. Since then, he's played really well. It wasn't his fault we fumbled the ball. I don't really know if we did fumble the ball. Played really well since then. Defensive line getting more pressure. Pass across the middle, Jonnu Smith. That's going to be second down now. I think Ogbongbemiga has been playing very well. It might have been better than Hippolyte being in there, so I think it might be a blessing in disguise for the Bears. Little trickeration in play from the Giants, what led to their touchdown. Oh, man, just forcing his way in the end zone, too. Get back to the Bears game, CBS. That's enough of that crap. All right, it can be 2nd and 3. You can tell the handoff's coming, so let's play accordingly. Hit that hole hard, Ogbongbemiga. He did not hit the hole hard. They got the first down. Gained about 3.5 on that one. Kenneth Gainwell with the first down. All right, no more first downs. Not another yard. Let's go, defense. Let's go. Yeah, Adam's going to get flagged for false advertisement for saying that Carl's going to come on here and then not having that. Oh, nice gang tackle. I like that. See? Who was that? Was that Ogbongbemiga? It was. Man, I'm glad he's in the game. He's showing more spunk than Hippolyte was. I'm not a Hippolyte hater, but Ogbongbemiga is really stepping up in this game. All right, we got JTS on the left side, trying to stunt inside, just not doing anything there. Short pass across the middle, covered by DeMarco Jackson, stepping up at the green dot today. Hey, there's Karl.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
Had to come on.
Let me at him.
Why are we laid out like this? This is weird. Let's do this.
Let me at him, Adam.
Let's just put you on here.
Prodigal son, Brian Gilmore. It's good to see you, buddy.
What do you think about the game so far, Carly?
Really not too much of a surprise either way. Obviously, that play from Caleb's real bad, right? But aside from that, I think nothing too surprising.
Yeah, other than his inaccuracies, the second half of the game, he's played really well. Really, they get the first down there to Calvin Austin, who's juking out Nick McLeod, who needs to get off this team today.
Keith Huntley, why is Keith Huntley suggesting that I'm so negative? I'm not.
You are sometimes, but that's okay. It's game time. Do you feel? I'm just razzing you, Karl. Just have a good fun.
This is big bait. Yeah, I know.
That was bait.
Almost
second half has looked really good until
Arthur Smith playing anyone offense on 24.
Yeah. Nick McLeod's the only weakness right now. I'm really happy with Eggman Ogbongbemiga is what I was just saying.
Calm down there, Dave.
What happened there? They were begging for you to come in, by the way, at the very beginning of the game. We want Karl. I'm
embarrassed. I'm embarrassed at myself for not being more bullish on this. I mean, the run defense was already bad before this linebacker situation.
Karl,
I don't know who James Woods is.
I will never hear you the same again. This is factual. Hollywood actor. You sound just like James Wood. I can't believe I've never pieced that together. You are identical voice.
Brian Gilmore, the records, everything goes out of the window at when it's Ohio State week. So, yeah, we got more of a chance than anyone.
2nd and 4, handoff again, and there to me is Nashawn Wright. But
I got to tell you, 26 is playing so well for us today. Is it J.J. Watt? J.J. Watt made a comment like, 26 is making himself some money today. Didn't want to subscribe to it, but I don't know. Something for our Thursday, Friday show. Who's starting outside Jalen Johnson? I think it's Nashawn Wright.
Well, Nashawn Wright should be for sure. You mean next week?
Over Tyreek Stevenson.
I agree. That's not what's going to happen. You know it won't happen.
Yeah, I mean, the reason I'm not putting myself on screen, I'm having several mental breakdowns at this illegal formation that they call the tush push. The shit needs to get exiled. I hate that.
All right, so they're at the 29-yard line. Need a stop here now. We can't let them get close again. We got to keep this game out of hand. I would love to see nothing more than Kyle Monangai rushing this game out.
Montez Sweat.
Another sack. Wrap him up.
Thank you.
Wrap up, Sweat. Come on. I got to fix the lighting on this camera, but I didn't do it before the game started. Now we're kind of in no man's land. This is that new camera that I was telling you about.
Yeah? How you liking it?
I think it's better, but the lighting I didn't fix before the game, and I wasn't going to fix it out here. Freaky-deaky-doo. Should have had a sack there, man.
Nice to see that Darnell Washington has not gone into the Hall of Fame, as PFF has suggested today, too.
PFF never suggested Darnell Wright.
Yeah, I know. It's just a joke.
You're such a hater.
For Darnell Washington, I absolutely am.
Hey, before you can talk trash on PFF, I need you to learn how to watch film first.
I don't watch no film. I'm watching football. Come on, man.
You didn't come on here just to get bragged on by Adam.
Steve Rogers, right again. Sweat is having himself a game.
I got to find something with James Wood in it because you're going to laugh your butt off when you hear the voice.
Sweat's at what? 2 sacks today?
No, 1. That should have been his second fumble. One.
Chris running at 2.
You might be right.
Yeah, I mean, dead cod, jokes aside, that's right. I got Arc Raiders to play. I'm not watching film. I'm topside, baby. I'm not watching all 22. Right is legit, Keith Hall. You're spot on, man. I mean, that's the style of this defense. It's kind of a little bit of live by the sword, die by the sword, and he's the epitome of it. My opinion on Jade Walker, right? Jade Walker earned it in preseason. He earned his spot on the 53. Wright is earning his playing spot. You cannot take it away from him. So,
let's see if I can find. He's a voiceover on Family Guy a ton.
Giants are coughing up the game to the Lions. I mean, we literally watched us play against the Giants. That team, with its injuries, is still no cakewalk, right? This is not the 0-16 Lions. I mean, the Giants team has a little bit of talent, guys. So, and obviously the Lions have taken a step back without their career coordinators. It's just a fact. It's not that film is for sissies, Dave S.
Can you hear that, Carl?
I just muted. Oh my God! I muted this commercial, and the commercial said "swelling of the anus." And then I
wait! Listen,
crazy. Can't hear nothing, man.
I might have to share the screen. Here we go.
Sorry, guys.
Remove this. This is during the fire, so I hate to bring this up because it's tragedy, but this is James Woods.
But Sarah was on with her 8-year-old niece last night.
I sound like this guy?
You sound identical to this guy.
Just, one day you're swimming in the pool, and the next day it's...
Oh, he's crying.
Yeah, he's going through some tragedy here. This is during the fires.
He's grizzly. I hope I don't have that grizzle.
For us to rebuild our house.
But you sound just like him, dude. I'm not kidding. All right, back to the game.
I sound like 48. Just made a nice tackle.
All right, it's going to be third down now. Was it Monster of the Mic that shared it? You just changed my whole life. I'll never hear Carl the same way again. All right, 3rd and 7, shotgun. Grady Garrett thrown to the ground. They're going to call a PI.
Oh, my God. And is DK Metcalf going to use sign language to throw up some more slurs? I mean, I hate this guy.
He's only going to get this call because it's DK Metcalf. He slipped. He slipped on the ground.
Nah, he hooked him, dude.
A little bit.
John Bussey has really had an average game. Some good, some bad. But recently, I feel like the calls are okay.
I'm not going to sit here and talk officials with you. There's Zach Frazier, who I wanted. Wasn't he a Michigan guy?
No.
Where was Zach Frazier from? I can't remember.
Maybe. I don't know. Don't put me on the spot for Michigan offensive lineman.
No, it was Zach Zinter. Zach Zinter was your offensive lineman.
Yes.
Zach Frazier came from a Big Ten school. Maybe it was an
Frazier was West Virginia or something. It's probably Wyatt Milam I'm thinking of.
No, that was the center that I loved so much.
Dom Robb.
Weak.
Wow, 24 just blasted Dom Robb. Oh, my God. 24.
Right,
24's got to go.
Do we need to bring this back up here? Let's bring back up so people can see what's going on even when we're talking. All right, so Karl and I following along. It's going to be 2nd and 6 now. They're in the red zone. We need to stop and do a field goal here. Field goal would make me happy, and then run down, score a touchdown, and put this one out of reach. Domram injured. He's coming out of the game, which means you're going to see
blasted by Nick McLeod. Nick McLeod, mistimed strike, misplaced strike.
Nick McLeod's a
his
terrorist.
right shoulder.
I don't need Dom Rom injured. We do not need that crap. All right, so 2nd and 6.
It should be easier to call your defense. You know that this is 4-down territory. Well, is it? I think that this is 4-down territory for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it should be, especially down here in the red zone.
Still playing too high at the 12. Got it.
There's some pressure right there. Got held.
No, that spot on the field is terrible by this 10. 35 just slipped real bad as well. I mean, give me Arlington Heights, Adam. Give me the properly taken care of field. They're not going to do turf at Arlington, are they?
Hopefully they do like the Raiders.
Is that like a hybrid?
Grow some real grass and ship it outside and then bring it back inside for the game. So they got the first down.
See, I can live with this. I can live with a quarterback sneak, but it's the tush push where it becomes this mess, the scrum. It's not rugby, man. That's fine.
Been doing good against the run. We can't afford a touchdown here.
I'm really frustrated at how often CBS is putting Aaron Rodgers on the broadcast too. Like, I don't care.
Even this camera angle, CBS sucks. I've been saying this the whole time. I don't know if you've been listening, but I do not like the way CBS is handling this. The way they come back into plays after a long commercial, halfway through the play already being over. Got motion across. I'm going to pitch it to Gainwell. Gainwell's going to get touchdown. Should have been a stop.
Holding though. There's a holding potentially. Yup, holding. Yup, Brisker's telling them as well.
They didn't throw a flag, though, buddy.
Yeah.
Are you ahead of me?
You got to get horned up, and you cannot let them score a touchdown this time.
Huge penalty for us. Huge. Yeah, West Virginia. You're right.
Is DK Metcalf going to tell everyone who can't hear us that there was holding?
2 different holds right there as they show the replay. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I like that, actually.
All right, so it's going to be...
This feels like a play action. This feels like a play action here to Darnell Washington. Oh, my God. The legendary tight end jet sweep.
Goes for about 2 or 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line.
Tony Moy. I have a feeling Tony Moy is watching either from a rooftop or he's got the antenna with the 0 delay.
Oh, I don't want Ogbongbemiga hurt.
Yeah, I think I heard you just say before you pulled me in that Ogbongbemiga is like a blessing in disguise for Hippolyte. Hard to argue that, man. He's playing just fine.
If you have both of them out, what are you going to do?
I got really frustrated when I saw 92 playing a lot of Sam, though. I mean,
he wasn't playing a lot. That was only like 1 or 2 reps.
I bet he got at least 5 reps in the first half at strong side linebacker.
I doubt it.
I'm frustrated with it. I'm over it. He is a defensive end. Stop.
He's a little defensive end too. I didn't see the same thing as you. I saw maybe 1 or 2 plays like that. Let's see here. I'll go look it up.
Oingo Boingo.
Daniel Hardy played 3 on the defensive line and 1 in the slot. He's played 4 snaps total.
Slot.
Which would be the box. So he's played 4 snaps total and 1 where you were saying. Get out of here with that narrative bullcrap. Booker, why are you on the sidelines? Booker should never be on the sidelines. You don't need rest. There you go. That's right. Get back in. Heck, let Booker be the linebacker out there. I'm fine with that. Tony Moy says my antenna is 20 years old.
Almost as old as me.
Did you only show up just so I wouldn't change the thumbnail of the show?
Well, Adam, I wanted to join at halftime, but duty calls. It's the context I'll give you for today.
That was your daily Duke, huh? Oh, man. Breaking through.
There you go.
Finally stops, and that should have been – I'll bet Chris Williams is in. How much do you want to bet? No, I was wrong. That was just Grady Jarrett playing terribly. Jervon Dexter.
Why would you say he's playing terribly, Adam? I love when my defensive lineman makes contact 6 yards beyond the line of scrimmage, Adam.
Yeah, when our average depth of tackle is 6 yards, that's always a good thing, right?
It has to be.
All right, 3rd and goal. This is a huge stop right here. I do think this is 4-down territory for them.
Oh, I think the play was spoiled. Yeah.
You're watching the chat too much if you say that.
I have to hide
Tony Moy. It says touchdown. All right. Now we got our work cut out for us. This has got to be a drive that we score on. We can't punt it and expect to play defense to end the game. This makes me nervous.
Wow, Steve Rogers at the haymaker. I'm not even going to expound on that, Steve. What are we doing? What are we doing? Green Bay already went final? Kansas City's down to Indianapolis?
They've been down to Indianapolis the whole game, buddy.
Baltimore wins their rock fight. Thought for a second Drake may have gotten got at him, but I might have to throw this New York Giants game up on the small screen.
All of a sudden, Bears PTSD is coming back, and I'm awfully nervous. More nervous than I should be.
Well, we got the ace in the hole, Adam.
What's that?
It's 18.
Well, let's go 18. Let's go, Iceman. I don't want to see what I'm worried about is even Ben Johnson has been conservatively calling at the end of games.
Jameis Winston with the 2 gloves. Deep shot avoids Michigan's finest defensive end of all time. Wow. Yes, put that camera on Josh Blackwell. The more dynamic returner when compared to Devin Duvernay.
Absolutely.
On offense, I'm definitely getting rid of this chat.
All right, here we go. Josh Blackwell comes out of the end zone. Gets about to the 32, 33-yard line where the Bears will take over.
Yeah,
You're going to see some...
Aside from the end of Minnesota, it seems like Devin Duvernay was guaranteed to be hit at the 25. At least Josh Blackwell can get the extra 10, extra 8, whatever.
You're going to see some heavy handoff coming here, but I don't want to see them change and go over heavy. I want to see us play aggressively, and I'm worried that Ben Johnson's going to play conservative again.
No, I mean, this is the conversation I had with Foster. It's like, you know your defense is no good. You don't let the locker room know that, but you know your defense is no good. You cannot go run and punt here. Like, you're going to lose if you do that.
Fakes the handoff across the middle, and he misses. Come on, Caleb. I have serious PTSD going on right now. Like, I have serious anxiety about this game going the wrong direction. Oh, it opened right up for him, and he's just down and low. Come on.
JJ is making me anxious. I mean, he keeps talking about Luther being wide open, and we're talking about 15. Like, what are we doing?
Let's go. Come on. You got Olamide Zaccheaus down low. You got DJ right off next to him. You hand the ball off to DeAndre Swift. It's going to go for about 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 8.
It's clearly not 4-down territory in your side of the field, but this feels like a very important conversion here. I'm not running the football here either.
Well, you can't run the football on 3rd and 8.
Well, you could, but that would be a bad choice.
Unless you're in 4-down territory. We're on the wrong side of the field for that.
I mean, this is the situation where I'm really looking at 84. They got this stack at the bottom over one cornerback.
You have the stack at the bottom. You cut him inside, cut DJ inside, cut Colston outside, and throw a right to his shoulder. 10-yard gain. I feel you. Delay of game on the Bears. Now it's going to be 3rd and 13. Unreal.
We're not taking a timeout there.
Oh, I've got some serious anxiety going on. I got some serious PTSD stirring up. Like, this is not where I want the Bears to be at all.
I like that look. What are we worried about? Nate Herbig dropping back and like what do we? I like that. We got to get the ball snapped there.
3rd and 13. Ozzie covers well, gets it across to
wow,
Loveland, holds on to
awareness. Yeah,
please go for it. I know it's not the smart thing to do on our side of the field. No, he just got the wind.
He's fine.
Bobbles the ball. It gets hit out of his hand, actually, and he catches it back. Got about 2 yards to go for the first down. I do not think we'll go for it, but I really want him to. You don't do that on your side of the field when you basically give them a lob, a kick to tie the game. Yeah, punt is the smart move, but I really want him to go for it here. Oh, I don't feel good about this game. I am not. I've got so much anxiety. Come on, defense. I want to see a pick 6. I want to see something.
How about your 4th-round punter putting the ball at the 11?
I would like to see him picked in the 4th round, put it inside the 5, but that's fine. I'm getting greedy.
Hairs, huh? Splitting
I'm
hairs.
getting greedy. Hey, inside the 5 is a lot tougher to defend than the 11, but let's do
I'd rather
this.
watch you do the gritty and get greedy.
I'm white, Carl.
What does that matter?
I've got no dance ability.
Chad Speaker, my man. How's it going, buddy? CJ Gardner Johnson's _04. Why are you in Adam Mason's Bear Down Sports channel here? Let's get on the defensive side of the field.
Shh. Shh. All right, let's go. All right, back to pass. Short little dump
knock that
off
ball out of that
Washington.
stupid buffoon's hand.
Oh, he gets a couple extra yards. It's going to go for about 7 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 3.
I mean, it's not a joke. Like, I don't know if I could do Arthur Smith's biography here. He's just running any man offense on 24. Ball continues to be thrown at Nick McLeod. It's a joke.
All right, 2nd 1. He actually ended up getting 9 yards on that one. So it's going to be from the 19.5-yard line.
They got McLeod on Metcalf at the bottom. Well, they pitch it the opposite way, though.
And good coverage, but are they going to stop him? No, he'll get the first down. Oh, they're saying short, saying his knees came down before he lunged forward, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. Killing some clock. Let's see a turnover.
Why is Tryon on the field over Austin Booker?
I don't know. I don't have the answer.
I'm not a fan. Yeah, it looks like he's rotating out real quick.
Because he's a better run defender, but
I mean, Austin Booker's got to learn today.
Austin Booker's got good hustle.
All
right, so 3rd and half a yard.
I see Daniel Hardy, C92 standing.
Hand it off right up the middle, and they get the first down. Oh, this gives me so much anxiety, Carl. Ain't no one going to see me do a gritty. Seriously, if someone could take my heartbeat right now, it's like I am sick of these anxiety-ridden games. I want to see a blowout for once. Mason Rudolph right across the middle.
Can't rip it out.
Little gang tackle here. They say, hey, stop it. Stop the play. That's a gain of about 6. It's going to be 2nd and 6, 2:35, ticking down. Tick, 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 tick. If anything, they're playing very conservatively as well because they don't trust Mason Rudolph. I hope that can work to our advantage and we can pick him off when he has to go deep here in a second.
I'm not sure I agree with that. I mean, that's just been the game all day today.
Oh,
there's your deep
almost
shot.
Got to him. There's the deep shot, and it's to Nick McLeod. Of course it is. Thank you for missing.
I gotta tell you, as the second Michigan fan, I'm not the primary Michigan fan on this show right now, Adam. You can't let Roman Wilson beat you, dude. Roman Wilson is not the guy you want to be losing a football game to.
Especially to Nick McLeod. They're going to target Nick McLeod. We got to have Kevin Byard cheating over to help Nick McLeod 10 times out of 10. Oh. All right, 3rd and 4. Big stop here. Come on. Make them go for it on 4th. Get the ball back.
There's a flag. There's multiple flags. There's a quarterback getting a first down.
That's got to be on them, though, right? Off the snap, it's got to be a false start.
Good. Rudolph looks mad.
Mason Rudolph's upset.
Yeah.
He's rolling his eyes.
I like how we kind of watched the exact same thing. Just look at his eyes.
He's just rolling his eyes like,
Come
no
on,
way.
Bussy.
Legal formation.
Yeah,
Good. They called it on us all game. Call it on them, too.
Multiple flags that came out as soon as the ball was snapped. That should suggest some sort of procedural pre-snap penalty.
Oh, they're saying he's off. Those two couldn't be off the line together. One of them needed to come up to the line, and they weren't. Call it on us. You got to call it on them. All right, 3rd and 9 here. This is big. Nick McLeod at the
Roman
bottom.
Wilson at the bottom. Nick McLeod locked up. Nishan Wright on DK Metcalf. They're looking at Metcalf. The ball's not there.
Got tipped. Grady Jarrett knocked it down at the line of scrimmage. Good
This
job,
is going to be
Jarrett. Finally did
interesting.
something.
The Bears have the clear recovery. If something silly happened, the game's
No,
over.
it was a pass. That's not a fumble.
Yeah, good.
All right. Come on. Big 4th down here. Right before the 2-minute warning. Come on, Nick McLeod. Don't fail me.
Yeah. I mean, well,
they're
this is
punting.
weird.
Oh, they got 3 timeouts. They're going to trust themselves. I would have loved a blocked punt right there, recovered for a touchdown.
Don't touch the football, guys. There you go.
Ooh, good position for us. Bad punt.
This should be
Grady Jarrett.
cut.
What a signing!
This should be pretty cut and dry, Adam. I mean, first down, you're handing the ball off to burn a timeout, and then it's kind of like every other Caleb Williams.
You're handing the ball off 3 times to burn a timeout. That's what you're doing in this position. You're playing the field battle position.
You need to get 1 first down.
You don't have to. You burn their timeouts and you punt it down to the 2-yard line. If you get a first down, great, but you got to burn the clock. You can't pass the ball and allow the clock to stop. You got to burn their timeouts and burn the clock.
I just disagree. I mean, I'm running on first down to get the clock moving, get them to call a timeout, and then see if you can get yourself a first down.
And you're doing the same thing on 2nd down. You're doing the same thing on 3rd down. We're talking strategy at this point, Carl. I love you, but this is where you run the ball. And, hey, all things considered, you can get a first down by running the ball. Fantastic. Do it. Get my guy Monangai in there and break a couple of them.
No offense to Swift. I think that his fumble today was complete horse crap, but it's Kyle Monangai time through and through, Dave S. I mean,
but when Swift came in on that touchdown run and didn't make it, and then Kyle came in right after, it was pretty telling. Kyle, my guy Monangai, has got the hips. He's got the vision. He's got the juke. I like my guy Monangai. I agree. These close games are taking seconds off my life, too. Let's go. Just need the win. That's all. Just need the win.
That's the story of the season up to this point. I mean, it's incredible how the Bears are able to not only stay competitive through the entirety of these football games, they were competitive for a lot of the losses last year, too. I mean, Eberflus, took 4 or 5 comeback wins away from Caleb last year, so. No, Steve Rogers, I don't like the play action on first down. I wouldn't go for the explosive jugular shot. I would just say I think that you have the ability to call a pass play that is not sketchy. It's not risky. I mean, my brain immediately here goes to 84. Especially if you can get yourself ahead of the sticks, a little 4 or 5 yard gain on first down here, make them call the timeout, and then little.
I love that blue end zone. Navy end zone looks so good. They better never change that.
I agree. It reminds me of the Super Bowl in Super Bowl 41 where they had that same thing, and it just is so cool.
Good field position. Bad punt. All right, so the
Monsters
Bears line
of the
up.
mic. It's hard to answer that question if they'll be back, but you sure hope so. It looks
44
like
yard
Stevenson's going to be dealing with something. There's your run out first down, and you get absolutely mollywopped.
Yeah, you get 1 yard. 1 yard from my guy, Manungai. They know it's coming, though. They're defending the run. We're running the ball. They take their timeout. It's exactly what you expected to have happen.
Let's go back to the private chat here so that I don't get anything spoiled. You got ESPN playing some college basketball right now on the screen, Adam.
I know. It's annoying. I've had to change that all day. I should just do this. Oh, no, it's a worse angle.
I agree with what J.J. Watt's saying on the broadcast. Roll Caleb out. Kyle Duggar coming down.
Just a pitch to my guy, Manungai. Cuts it up. Turf Monster eats him up, and he
Yeah,
gets...
exactly. This garbage field today. Thought they fixed this field.
That was the Eberflus era.
Yeah, it's that... Is it Kentucky Bluegrass? Like, they legitimately had it fixed the last few years. God damn it. It's not your fault, man. Yeah, he knows. Golly.
All right, 3rd and 7, 2 timeouts burned. Now with 7 yards, it's not close enough to run it. They're going to have to throw something here. Let's go. Come on, just need a first down here.
Bears never run a draw play, by the way. It seems like the Bears never run a draw.
Now would be a good time for it.
I agree.
Catch him off guard a little bit. Caleb avoids
a sack.
Avoids a sack. Goes across. Oh! I almost would have rather seen him. We're going to punt it in either way. I'd have rather seen him take the sack there on purpose to eat some clock. Caleb, I know you don't want to take sacks, but we're in field position where...
Why am I hearing the whistle? Tomlin is so excited to get 10 wins and then never win for the rest of the year. Get bounced in the playoffs. Such a joke.
Shh. You're going to have to rely on the defense again. Yeah, I kind of wish Caleb would have took that sack right there on purpose.
Why is my brain going to shit? 58 playing bad today? Is that Darnell Wright?
Yeah, he's playing bad today. Actually, the second half he's played a lot better. First half he was terrible. Darnell Wright's the one that let TJ Watt get in for the sack in the end zone. Another penalty. All right, come on.
Keith Hall wants to put the ball out of bounds. I mean, the punter should be able to do a coffin corner, right? Get it inside the 15, out of bounds from the leg. He's capable of that, so I don't know.
From right here, it could be real close. Yeah, let's see what he does here. It should be towards the sideline. Definitely shouldn't be in the middle of the field for sure.
It's going to go to the bottom. You can tell by the gunner at the top that he's ready to get that ball to the bottom of the screen. Oh, I'm totally ass wrong.
You put it right in the middle of the field.
Oh.
Touchback. Nice job, 4th round punter. Yeah, he's not happy with it, and neither should he be. He just gave them good field position.
Flags fly for what reason? Gotcha. Thanks, John Bussey.
Okay, here comes the defense. We got a minute and a half left. Plenty of time for Caleb, but I don't have the same feeling about Mason Rudolph, but I'm still scared with what they're going to drop. All they need is 45 yards with Chris Boswell to tie this game and send us to overtime. Come on, let's get another takeaway.
That's the silver lining here, right? Your total, I wouldn't say your bend don't break, but just don't let them in the end zone. You know what's happening. You know that they should be aggressive. Damn it.
My gosh. Where was
That's
freaking
embarrassing,
Brisker on that
Soldier Field. Why am I hearing Muth at Soldier Field? Come on.
one? 1:12 left in the game. Tick down. They're at the 35-yard line.
Out of bounds, Gainwell.
Yep, got out of bounds. It's going to stop the
clock.
clock.
No, he's not. He wasn't. Then why is that son of a bitch doing the signal that says the clock is still rolling?
That wasn't the ref. The ref stopped it. The ref went like this. You're looking at
Oh,
somebody
no,
else.
Adam. Jake Bates hits her 58-yard field goal. Detroit's going to overtime.
This one gets out of bounds by DK Metcalf. They're just marching right down on us. This is embarrassing. They could score a touchdown here. This is going to get ugly real fast with how fast they're marching this down. They're just dinking and dunking on us, and we're doing nothing to stop this. They're at midfield already. 12 seconds off the clock, and they've gone 30 yards already. This is unbelievable.
They played it well.
Nice hit on that
24
one.
jumped it, but just not fast enough.
Oh, they were too far off. There's too much cushion. 49 seconds, 48, 47, 46. Got to get set. 45, 44. They're going to snap the ball with 43 seconds left in the half.
We're bringing a blitz. We're not getting no pressure.
He fell down on that one. Good thing, because they were going after Nick McLeod. Mason Rudolph is crying like a little baby. 3rd and 8.
I'd be making a lot more money, Adam, if I was to be in the NFL, because even I can play anyone offense against 24.
I just want to see a pick 6. I want to see Nick McLeod prove me wrong and just take one to the house. That would be so nice. Come on. Montez Sweat, redeem yourself for that missed sack where you let him go.
Brisker's lined up. Is he covering Jonnu Smith, or is he coming? He's coming.
Brisker's coming. It was right there. They stop him on 3rd. Okay, it's going to be 4th down. They got about 4 yards.
You don't have time. You don't have time to take a shower, a shit shower, shave. Nope, you got to go. And you are pissing your time away. Yeah, no, take your time. Take your time.
4th and 6. They're looking for one play right here to get across the field goal target line. Pressure comes. They knock it down the line of scrimmage. I don't know who it was, but that's my new hero of the game. Whoever deflected that one at the line of scrimmage just won the game for the Bears. Let's go. Let's go.
Seems that Brisker wants that contract, son. Want that contract, Brisker?
Was it Brisker? It is Brisker. Brisker deflects that at the line of scrimmage. Look at his hops, man. He was way up in the air.
Who wants Spidey Man was contract?
Spidey Man was slinging that web to get a little extra height. Nice job.
Who wants a contract, baby?
Thank you, Kwani B. He's going to be all over Twitter talking about that in here in a couple minutes. So everyone be ready. About an hour from now, after they get done with the locker room, Kwani B will be on there. Guys, the freaking Chicago Bears are 8-3. We're 8-3.
Adam, bleeding edge stuff here. We talked about what's going on in Philadelphia with the fentanyl. We'll talk about it on the Thursday show, it sounds like. What are we saying about Ozzy Trapillo?
Ozzy Trapillo had a good game. Where are we at? There's that one. Let's look at the other scores real quick. Ooh, that Kansas City game. They came back on the Colts being down 10 points. They're showing it right now. Patriots are up 26-20 on the Bengals. Giants 27-27 with the Lions. Giants trying to get into field goal position. Seahawks beating the Saints.
Joshua Kern, I share the same sentiment, right? If Trapillo proved that he wasn't a reason that he would lose you a football game, why would you ever go back? Rip the Band-Aid off. It's Trapillo's job to lose until the NFL draft, as far as I'm concerned.
You got Theo Benedict, who is a restricted or exclusive right free agent next year. So, we're going to sign him for dirt cheap, but we've only got him next year. At this point, Trapillo is a rookie. If he can step into that role and play the rest of this year, go ahead. I mean, you draft him in the 2nd round. If he's ready, if he's been sitting on the bench, practicing his butt off every week in practice and showing that he's got the gumption and got the stuff, get it done.
My point on Ozzy Trapillo is that you can't go through an off season of practice with first-team reps in joint practices during training camp without the NFL draft occurring first, right? You have to figure out what you have before push comes to shove, with that being the first day of the NFL draft.
That is not what this channel is, Steve Rogers. That is not what this channel is.
I got $20 that would say different. Oh, yeah! Let's go.
All right, I'm kind of distracted by this Chiefs-Colts game. They're on 3rd and goal, 19 seconds left. Patty Mahomes
They slayed the beast.
They
slayed the beast.
All right, it's going to be 4th down. They're going to kick the field goal. It's going to go to overtime. So that one's going to go to overtime too.
Oh, you're right. I was totally unaware of the timeouts. Holy shit.
Yeah, that'll
Louis Phillips. That's the glass half full approach, right? How much different is this defense with your starting 2 or 3 linebackers, Jalen Johnson, Kyler Gordon in the mix?
We get those guys back and we're in good shape. Get Nick McLeod off the field. I mean, Stevenson's better than McLeod, but if you can get Nashawn Wright and Jalen Johnson and get Kyler Gordon back, we're in business, baby.
I don't know. I don't want to be disrespectful to Jalen Johnson, but I mean, with what's happening with the volume going to Wright and what that return is for the Bears as far as turnovers, Jalen Johnson's going to be the player you throw the football at on Friday if he starts over in Fentanyl, Philadelphia. So, relentless Mikey. Little bit.
Holy crap! Can any of these games be easy? Mikey, nice of you to come join us, buddy. Here we are. No easy games, but we're here for them. All right, should we see how the offensive line looked? We're on Ozzie Trapillo watch. Look at that. Highest grade of the game for the pass blocking and overall offensive grade. Ozzie Trapillo with the best grade for the offense. For the blocking, at least. Nice job. Let's look at the total offensive grades. Yep. Total offensive grades. Ozzie Trapillo with the best Bears offensive grade today. That's crazy. Attaboy, Ozzie.
Yeah, I mean, bleeding edge stuff for the content for Thursday. I'm going to dub this as the law of averages game, right? The quarterback who never throws or causes a turnover for the Bears, gets sacked in the end zone, strip sack, turns to a touchdown. DeAndre Swift never puts the ball on the ground this year. He got a bullshit fumble, and you still were able to overcome that and win a football game. So very, very happy with that.
Let's look at the rushing. You got Manangai, 47 yards. I mean, not a big rushing game. We expected this to be a through the air game. Let's look at the defense, though, at the end here. Let's see the run defense. Any
chance we can see the same thing that you're looking at on the screen?
Oh, I thought I was already over there. Thanks for letting me know, Carl.
We're looking at ESPN right now, the scoreboard.
Stop screen. That's why I thought I was sitting there talking, thinking I was. That's why it's good you're here.
Hey, Steve Rogers, you could say what you want. I mean, my analysis of the situation was correct until it wasn't. Finally, a second-round pick. Like every other 31 teams in the NFL, a second-round pick as a starter. What a novel concept here, right?
Ozzie Trapillo with the highest grade of the game. Joe Tooney right behind him, which is normal. Jonah Jackson. It's good to see these guys on the offensive line.
This initial reaction from PFF has to be spot the hell on, right? Jonah Jackson, very clearly, even with the eye injury, fantastic game from him today. Very apparent, even from someone who's not a football guy, right? Luke Newman in the replacement of Jonah Jackson. Very good outing from Luke Newman. Yeah, I'm happy with this.
He got beat one time that I saw, but other than that, he was playing really well.
Oh, fucking Steve Rogers. You can bust my balls whenever you want, buddy. Colson Loveland.
Let's look at the defensive side of the ball. Nashawn Wright with the highest grade, which, nails right on to what we were thinking.
Joe Tryon. Elijah Hicks. Goodness gracious. Are we serious with this? All right. Beggars can't be choosers.
2 tackles, 1 assist, no missed tackles. So it was his run defense that really helped. 2 stops. That's huge. So Joe Tryon with the unseen things that you didn't witness with your eyes, you're seeing that he had in the game. Montez Sweat with 2 sacks. Yeah, really? Should have had a third one.
I told you I was right on that. Sweat had a fantastic game today. I did see a lot of 22 flashing, so I can't dispel that grade for Elijah
Sweat
Hicks,
had a fantastic second half of the game. My goodness. All that was in the second half for Montez Sweat. Every bit of it. None of that in the first half.
Time for a victory shot. Oh, boy.
Good for him. DeMarco Jackson stepped up and played really well as your green dot, your middle linebacker.
So explain it to me like I'm 5 years old. What is Elijah Hicks doing? Is he that joker playing the star position as a safety?
I think he rotated. Let's see. He had 16 total snaps. Where's your safeties? You got Kevin Byard with 72. Yeah, he must have came in as a joker. You're right, because they both played every snap. Kevin Byard and Jaquan Brisker all played 72 snaps. He came in for 16. So
everyone talked about that going into the season, right? Oh, Kyler Gordon cross training to play XYZ, could play up and down the defensive secondary. Elijah Hicks took that job right away.
Are we shocked that Andrew Billings has one of the worst grades in this game? I'm not.
Oh, wait, I'm really confused. The Lions scored a touchdown in overtime, but the game isn't over?
Yeah, that's the new rules. It's not this year. It was last year, I think. Every team gets a possession in overtime.
I thought that it was because of that incredible Bills-Chiefs playoff game where they said that the field goal wouldn't end it. I didn't understand that it was.
You both
even
get a
with
full
touchdown.
possession. No, full possession, no matter what.
Why is there always a boogeyman in the NFL for the Bears? I mean, it used to be Aaron Rodgers. Now it's Jahmyr Gibbs. This guy is just nothing short of incredible.
I know.
Yeah, new rules, they suck. Billings has been terrible against the run. Relentless Mikey, hard to say.
No, he's been terrible all year and everything.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hippolyte before he left the game. Where's Ogbongbemiga? Look at that, all the way up here.
Goodness gracious. Brian Gilmore, you're for the bit. Brian Gilmore's committed. That's just nothing short of incredible. Ghost Energy, get me and Brian Gilmore a Michigan University collab with your energy drink. Goodness gracious.
All right, well, what else do we want to see here on the PFF before I take it down and we wrap this thing up?
Come on, we're not sending Billings packing, especially if he's under I can he's over the cap here.
Billings is a free agent next year, buddy.
He's just out.
He's done. He's a free agent and he's getting old.
He's literally donezo.
Let's look at the pass rush. Pressure rates, pass rush win rate. Joe Tryon, 12.5. Austin Booker, Montez Sweat, the only ones worth anything. Defensive interior, nothing. Grady Jarrett, 1. Pressure. Gervon Dexter, what a crappy game for Gervon Dexter. Unbelievable. You're not playing like you want a new contract, buddy. Andrew Billings, garbage. Chris Williams, garbage. Yeah, rough game for the pass rush other than Montez Sweat and Austin Booker. That's it.
But Adam, Gervon Dexter has more sacks per attempts than Jalen Carter or whatever the fictitious stat is. I think that we should give Dexter $25 million a year.
Here's Gervon Dexter. Here's his overall grades. Look at that run defensive grade. Look how piss poor terrible that is. No, I'm not impressed with Gervon Dexter.
Yeah, Reese Reed says Dexter looks out of shape. I mean, I was told last year, and nothing I've seen this year would dispel the fact that Dexter, whose problem coming out of Florida was his slow get-off on the football, continues to be
his burst is the issue. His burst. He doesn't get off the line quick enough, and then he doesn't shed a block hard enough. You'll get one good play out of every 4 of Gervon Dexter. I'm not going to sit here and slobber.
It seems that what I saw, and this is not my original thought here, I was told that Dexter is very good at cleanup sacks. So if you look at his sack numbers, is he the one who's beating his man and getting the sack? Primarily, no. So if you're going to use those sack numbers as an interior, right? He's top 10 interior defensive lineman as far as sacks are concerned, right? Let someone else pay him. I want my 3rd round comp pick and I want to start over. I mean, Dennis Allen, who's probably going to be here for a while, he didn't draft Gervon Dexter.
Is DeMarco Jackson our new Jack Sanborn? Look at that average depth of tackle.
I don't care who plays Sam. If it's DeMarco Jackson, Ogbongbemiga, just
look at this.
God, please don't let it be Daniel Hardy.
Look at this.
So you're saying that he was making his tackles on average 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage?
Well, depth of tackle is where they receive the ball. Yeah, so depth of tackle 2 yards behind where they got it. Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna steal that. Say what you want about CBS, okay? Their broadcast had some beautiful cinematic shots, and they had that stop where there was a play over to the side where it was DeMarco Jackson and Gardner Johnson. The turf monster got whoever it was, but Jackson did make the play, and that rapport that they have together, I know someone tried to grill me on this earlier between Blackwell and Jalen Jones. That rapport came through with Jackson and Gardner Johnson. I mean, he was really hyped up about the play, so if that's the stuff that we're bringing together over back to Chicago with Dennis Allen, all for it. You need a little bit of an edge to your defense. I don't know how I just flipped this into talking about Gardner Johnson, but Gardner Johnson's another player. I mean, you're not taking that job away. He's the slot.
Look at that. And 31.9 NFL passer rating against, 1 pass breakup, 1 interception, and 1 dropped interception for Nahshon Wright. That's freaking phenomenal.
No, Wright has just taken my notion that he was preseason propaganda. He has told me to shut the fuck up.
Look at him.
Wright's playing so well.
It started off a little weak here. This is where I was bagging on him. Week 2, 4, 5, and then week 7 he had a good game. And then, a little rough in the middle here, but then he's been really good the last couple weeks.
Yeah. We'll see how it shakes down. In a perfect world, he's your cornerback 2 in this scenario where Jalen Johnson is back and he's able to effectively lock down the wide receiver 1. Obviously, the Bears, in the past, they would stick to a side, but hopefully Dennis Allen does a good job of, again, health permitting. Jalen Johnson on the 1, Nahshon Wright on the 2. That's it. So, very hard to be mad at a Nahshon Wright right now.
My screen looks so dark when you're on screen here.
Yeah, I got the nanoleaf panels going on. I got my camera settings dialed in. I can literally send you a screenshot of my settings if you want right now. I don't know if it'll allow me to open that software, but
I just haven't played with this new camera. I got to do it while I'm off screen. All right, buddy. I'm going to get off of here. I enjoyed it. All you guys in the chat, 60 of you still here. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Bears are 8-3, lead the division. Looks like the Lions are keeping step with us and the Packers are keeping step with us. But I'm not going to go live this next game because it's going to be Thanksgiving, going to be with family. Not going to do that. But probably for the Packers game, I probably
game's
will.
Played on Friday for the record, Adam. Not Thursday, but Friday.
Right. Thanksgiving Friday, Black Friday game. So against the Eagles, we'll have plenty to come before then. But do appreciate you guys tuning in, being a part of it. Carl, thanks for jumping on. Big win.
True Pilgrim, where are all the Trapillo haters? Clearly not on the right side of your screen. Maybe on the left, but not on the right. Adam, if you leave this Pennsylvania little stint 2-0, you're talking about a home playoff game in the divisional round at Soldier Field, man. I mean,
yeah, that's beautiful.
The first seed would be anyone's at that point. Kind of a crazy thing to be talking about after we just had a top 10 pick, but I will take it.
I will take it too. Carl, thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Appreciate the invite, man. Chat.
Bears win.
Stay healthy.
Bear down, sports making Chicago proud.